What? 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 Why can't you? 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 Well, I did this. Why can't you?
Ha ha.
We got another one past the goalie. What's up, everybody? It's your favorite headliners, which is why we are late always.
Always late.
But I feel like we're early because for the UK folk, it's evening.
Yes.
It is literally 11:40 right now. Luckily, my kid is taking a nap, but we have a very difficult time slot. So thanks for being patient with us.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to do some Foster related things.
Europe. And I think someone is talking in their sleep over there. Perfect. Anyway, let us greet the peoples. Yes.
Oh, before we do that, Mike, did you like the screen grab that I got for this episode? I think it's hilarious.
I clicked the YouTube link and then the video started. And I was like, that was stupid. I'm not going to show you the thumbnail. Like, what? So, America's favorite pincushion, Mike Flood, back on the scene.
Yeah, so last night I was going through the YouTubes and I saw that he had a new town hall yesterday.
He don't learn.
It is chock full of goodness.
As Nebraska has never let us down before, I don't know why we were expecting it to start. They have never let us down for a Mike Flood town hall.
But yeah, let's say hello to the peoples.
I'll do the buttons because I refreshed, and I have 6 people on my thing.
Let's see. I only signed on 10 minutes ago, so I only have a handful of people.
Fettuccine, linguine, martini, bikini.
Tide goes in, tide goes out.
Person
You
impersonator.
can't explain that.
It can only good happen.
Diz.
Chrissy.
No
Diz.
fucking way.
No fucking way Diz is here.
Muttley.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
McKinnon.
I'm talking to you.
I can grab his screen anytime.
Crows. Grab by the screen. With your famous, they just let you do it.
Weesh has a D.
I'm talking to you.
I already did that one. Hold on.
We got a rudder. Go! Freeze, sir! Freeze!
Ooh. And the Dark Lord Greg.
DJ Trump.
Okay. Oh, Greg Foster is in child. Yes, that is correct.
Ooh, I'm getting a spice attack.
Where'd this dog go?
So, Mikey, how is it? How are you?
Unchanged. The outside, the outside world does not influence my internal fortress.
What I really want to know is how has your world changed since the Ingrid release?
I've lost 2 inches of height. My tax score went down. My credit score. I stubbed my toe 4 or 5 times since she's come out. It's just been but gas prices are up. In the last 2 days since Ingrid came out, it's been nothing but bad. The news has been terrible. Nothing good out of the news has come since Ingrid came out. I think they should unrelease her.
Ever since Street Fighter 6 released Ingrid, all the news has been terrible.
The Oman Strait is closed. Ingrid may or may not have something to do with it. Ingrid is the new character for Street Fighter 6, by the way.
Yeah. She came out late last night. Early this morning.
I know. I blame her. She's an extra dimensional being, so
I haven't played ranked yet, but I've been playing around in like the tutorial stuff. She is already broken.
I told you that.
She is broken.
Yeah, and wait till they start turning into the little star from Mario and whooping your ass that way.
My God.
Because you know they're gonna do it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And there ain't nothing we're gonna be able to do about it except get our shit pushed in by a little star.
Apollo's upset about Ingrid.
Paul's very deeply disturbed that Capcom would do something like this. But hey.
Mikey and I were texting earlier, and I was like, Ingrid's a Dragon Ball Z character. And Mikey's like, and Manon doesn't get any fireballs.
She can't have nothing. No invincible wake ups, no nothing.
But Ingrid has like 8 fireballs and 2 teleports.
That's fair. This girl knows judo. Fair.
And her special is basically like ending the universe. That's like her max special is she's a fucking Thanos.
Why not? I was only just trying to get good at the game, and then you put fucking an otherworldly creature in there to make sure I never win any game. Thanks, Capcom. I didn't want to win that fucking game anyway.
I was thinking about this, and Broski's comment is right. Like Sagat, another Street Fighter character, his maximum special is a really good uppercut.
Mm-hmm. A real good punch with a human arm. This bitch starts, the time stops, dimensional rifts start opening up, people are falling in, creatures are coming in, biting people. This is not order. This is not truth. This is hell, and we're all in it.
But if you like Street Fighter, go see our review of Ingrid's gameplay trailer because it's on the members channel.
It's a damn shame, is what it is.
It's a damn shame. All right.
Yes. And Adams.
Oh yes, Adams.
You cry, you're making me cry. Life's hard enough as it is. You don't want to cry anymore.
No fucking way.
Let me get my list here. Cause or do we want to kick off? Let's kick off with Mike Flood.
All right, yeah, Mike Flood's the main event here.
There's more leftist, I would say Democrat issues. Now people are running around trying to do revisionist history about Cori Bush. She didn't care about St. Louis. She only cared about Israel. Like, come on, man. $20 million into Wesley Bell's campaign from AIPAC.
Damn.
Come on, man.
I was flipping through the old reels and I saw that Mayor Mamdani permanently funded all museums and libraries in New York City.
What an asshole. What an asshole.
He is tearing that city apart, guys.
Sharia law is in effect in New York. And oh my God, the museums are free. Holy shit. Oh no.
Oh, do I have to go into my... I thought I put it on the playlist. I must not have. I'll have to go into my history real quick.
What's up, Mike Flood? It's in the playlist. It's the whole thing, though. There wasn't really a good compilation, so I figured we could just skip around in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All right. Share the screen.
I would just fix my electricity prices until June 2027 to beat price cap increase in July. Nice. I wish we could negotiate those things.
There he is.
The man, the myth, the legend.
That's the screen grab that I got. Yeah, we'll hop around. We'll get through some questions.
Adam's got it right here. Yeah. What? My God. What's next, you monster? Educational value. Yeah. Who wants these kids in here looking at dinosaur bones and fucking learning about space? Fuck these kids.
Yeah.
They don't need anything.
Who wants to go to MoMA?
No one.
No one. Who wants to go to the New York City libraries?
Hey, who wants to go to the fucking museum or who wants to smoke cigarettes back by the bleachers like us cool Republican kids? Okay.
And who wants to go to that library that they went to in that Jake Gyllenhaal Doomsday movie? What was that one? Was that 2012 or
2012? Oh, The Day the World Stopped? No, that was the one with Keanu.
Yeah, what was the one with Jake Gyllenhaal and Dennis Quaid? The global warming went extreme in that movie.
I want to say it was 2021. Jake, God, his name is
weird. Is it like
Gyllenhaal?
The day after or some bullshit?
Yeah. And you said Dennis Quaid was in it?
Yeah, Dennis Quaid, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Climate movie.
Climate disaster movie.
The Day After Tomorrow.
The Day After Tomorrow.
The movie details plot. A massive, abrupt climate shift plunges the northern hemisphere into a catastrophic new ice age. Paleoclimatologist Jack Hall embarks on a dangerous journey to New York City to rescue his stranded son Sam, Jake Gyllenhaal. So a new ice age started in like 4 days, and in that 4 days, Dennis Quaid's like, I gotta get my son. No, he can't use public transit to get to me. I have to physically go get him. And that's the movie. He drives into a blizzard to go save his. And then I think there was earthquakes. Yeah, Kay nailed it.
First, it was yeah.
And McKinnon.
I think first it was like super hurricanes, and then a blizzard.
And then the ice was like creeping up the skyscrapers in these big. I'm like, come on, y'all.
Yeah, they took that Arctic burst thing a little too far.
Grumpy says it was a good movie. Okay, Grumpy. Okay, Grumpy, you liked it. All right, you liked that movie.
But anyway, if Mayor Mamdani didn't permanently fund the libraries, then Jake Gyllenhaal would have nowhere to escape to, and burn all the books so he could stay alive during the freezing times.
I have on good authority that Mamdani caused that movie to happen. He is the one that scared everyone with the climate Arctic burst. That was him. And his ilk.
Is that the same as Joe Biden's FBI infiltrating the insurrection, even though Joe Biden wasn't president?
You know, Tim, one thing they always talk about at like these protests and these violent actions, they keep saying, oh, there was all these protesters. Nuh-uh, but there was also a lot of cops there. Yeah, the cops were working, but they were also there. So I just don't know why those people aren't included in the numbers.
They don't remember that that's Trump's FBI that infiltrated the Proud Boys.
If you try to look up one more fucking report about white supremacy being the leading cause of domestic terrorism, if you Google that shit one more fucking time, let me tell you something. You're not going to find it because we took that shit down. Oh, no. We took that shit down. You think we're going to keep up the thing that names me and all of my friends as the number one, number two, number three domestic terrorist groups in America? No. Once we won that election, Tim, we took our name off the registry so that no one would know that we're the violent ones.
Oh, okay. Or
because the report's gone. No one could ever find it again. No one ever reported on it when it came out.
All those dudes work for ICE now. It'll be fine. They all work for ICE now. It'll be fine.
I like how the ICE workers, not only did they get $65,000 bonuses, but because they were January 6ers, they're going to get $10 million from Trump's fucking slush fund. So not only did they smear shit inside the Capitol, but they're going to get a new job that pays $200K, and they're going to get $10 million of your tax money.
Yes.
For staging a coup.
A lazy coup nonetheless, but it's still a
coup. It just goes to show that throwing coups is highly beneficial. I mean, the payouts from coups are very nice, as ICE can attest.
If your guy wins, he'll set up a slush fund for you.
My question is, do they want that reciprocated?
I don't know.
Because here's the thing. If you want to start a trend, what's good for the goose, my friends? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. So if that's what y'all want to do, at this point, let me be president. I will give $1 billion to every illegal immigrant that they fucking tortured. Every single person whose rights they violated, I would like, you get one of Elon's companies. Which one would you like?
Oh, yeah.
And you were abused. Which part of Facebook would you like to own?
You could use literally the exact same argument.
Mm-hmm. Under attack. What is it? Spurious prosecution.
Yeah.
From a revenge bent administration.
I believe they called it weaponization of government.
Oh, and yo, I love this weaponization of government fund. Tim, I'm black. Oh, where do I sign? I have so many grievances.
Did Trump create reparations for white people?
Yeah, well, he's gonna have to find a way to keep it to white people because we're about to sign up for all that shit. We all need it. Thank you very much. I've been pulled over way too many times for me to not get my 10 million too. I needed to.
Oh yes, and the notorious criminal Eugene Carroll.
Eugene. I like how you just threw the U. She's yo, Trump, you ain't learned your lesson.
I know, right?
You better leave that lady alone.
You want to lose to her in court again?
You put your hands on her, you lost. You tried to sue her, you lost. You tried to she sued you, you lost. You tried to appeal, you lost. She sued you again because you wouldn't shut your mouth. You lost that. You are over $100 million in the hole with this lady. You want to keep trying? You're gonna lose all your little crypto money. You're gonna be like Alex Jones out there, like, come on. Trump gonna be out there with his shirt off. You can't take my MAGA hats. I am MAGA. Because he got sued for the 40th time because he won't leave that lady alone.
He won't. They're investigating her right now for whatever.
She ain't worried about y'all. She ain't did shit. She been sitting back counting the money she won off your ass last time.
Yeah,
she ain't had time to do nothing else.
She's just gonna use that money to beat you in court again. Like
100, 200. Oh, I lost count. 100, 200. It's a lot of it takes a long time to count $1 million. And she won 83 of them from him. So she's busy counting all of the $100 bills she took from you. Stupid. Because you can't keep your mouth shut. But let's get into Mike Flood here. Let's hit your stream marker here.
All right. I'm gonna hit the stream marker so we can cut this up. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we're gonna try to do better, guys. We're gonna try to do better because I think the one thing that our channel is missing is like 10-minute videos because we don't do 10-minute content. Everything is at least 30 minutes.
Yeah, I've been trying to post shorter clips. I got like some 15-20-minute ones out there.
Apparently, they are claiming she committed perjury over how her defense was funded. It's already proven she didn't. Yeah, like I don't know who they're trying to fool with all of this. The courts are not stupid. They're not Trump voters, and they're not going to be like, oh, well, I guess I'll have to investigate. They're like, no, bitch, this is done already. Stop wasting my time. Got other shit to do.
We work for you. And all you have to do is call us, let us know what your issue is, and we will work very hard to get it figured out. Sometimes it's help in a foreign country. You're traveling or have a passport issue. Just don't be afraid to reach out. We have folks that...
unless you're stuck in the Middle East.
Yeah. Call Mike Flood. He'll help. He's on his way.
He will be there for you.
Personally.
He's a man of the people.
He's a man of his word.
Oh, yeah. 2 British pounds from Viper Scott for the Civics Corner.
I have a button for that.
Yeah, we'll get to that too. We got to do the 6th article of the Constitution.
Occupy the Lincoln office all the time, but we have field representatives in communities like Norfolk, Columbus, Bellevue, Sarpy County, and certainly in the Lincoln area. Finally, and I will keep this short, the one thing that I really want to touch on here is the work that I've been doing in the housing space. I was fortunate to be named the subcommittee chair with such a resounding in the federal budget that was submitted by those prices down, because the prices are Venezuela and say that was a clear success. Listen, as it relates to Iran, and I'll be the first to tell you, prices are too high right now. It costs too much when you go to the grocery store. It costs too much when you try to buy a new car. Everything costs too much, and I don't want to hide that one bit. I also don't want an Iran with a nuclear weapon. I don't want Iran to have a dirty bomb. And why? Because they've shown us in the last couple of years that if they had it, they would use it.
Same talking points. Different dude, same talking points.
They would use it on us. They would use it on Israel. They would use it on our allies. Listen, Iran is a problem. They've been a problem since 1979. They have been a thorn in the side of every president.
Bad dog.
And now we have a president that is clearly taking action. I want this to end successfully, where Iran does not have a nuclear weapon.
So you missed it, Mikey, but Mike Flood said prices are too high, but also Iran can't have a nuclear weapon.
Why not?
Because they'll use it on us or Israel
No, they
or
won't.
our allies.
I don't care. Don't piss them off. Russia has them. North Korea has them.
Pakistan has them.
How come he hasn't invaded North Korea? It's small.
Yo, Pakistan and India have nuclear weapons, and they have like a blood feud.
I don't understand. France has them. England has them. So we're supposed to just no one like we're not the arbiters of who gets to have nukes.
Right.
We don't get to decide for the entire world who gets to have nukes.
Hell, North Korea has them.
That's what I'm saying. North Korea can have them, and Trump loves him and writes him fucking love letters. And then Iran is like, granted, they're butchering their own people, but they didn't say they're going to nuke Oman. They didn't say they're going to nuke Saudi Arabia. They said that they were going to attack the people that keep killing them. Maybe don't kill them.
The materials to build one. I don't want to cut it and run. I want the Strait of Hormuz open. I want our NATO allies.
It was open.
It could be open if y'all weren't stupid.
It was Mike Flood. It was fucking open. And where's it?
Open the fucking strait, you crazy bastards.
I'm gonna destroy your whole civilization. Why won't the Iranians listen to me? Because you guys sound fucking insane.
To help us, and I want prices to come down. And I think I speak for every American in this country that we need to bring those prices down because the prices are hurting us at the gas pump,
money in this
at
country.
the grocery store, every single day.
Yo, where was that when they was approving this fucking $1.2 billion military budget?
Did he vote for the FUD?
Oh, for sure he did. He talked about it.
And the biggest cost that a family has is home affordability. And I can tell you with my work on housing, we are going to bring the price of housing down. We are going to make it easier to get into a manufactured home. We are going to make it easier for cities to use these funds.
Continue to protect the...
Hit the what?
There we go.
I'll go back 5.
Yeah.
We know that Trump
Let's
is
go back to when
in
she's
them tons.
She's still going.
Wow, she got a lot of time there.
Right here.
Okay, here we go. First question.
All right, go ahead.
Kim Stanton
First
from
question.
Fremont. I know you're a lawyer. You've taken an oath. You've taken an oath as a congressman to support the laws of this land. Epstein files, million files have still not been released. And the act, the Epstein Transparency Act, you signed, Senate signed, Trump signed, yet we still have millions of files that still have not been released. We know
everybody
that
signed
Trump
it.
is in them
No
tons
one-
of times. Why do you continue to protect the pedophiles and Trump's DOJ as they continue to break the law? They were all supposed to be released on December 19th. And so what are you going to do to start those poor victims? You didn't go to the hearing they had. The victims spoke. You know GOP showed up. They spoke.
Tim,
They've
hold
been
on.
waiting over 30 years.
So hold on. I can't remember the comedian, but he does a really good Macho Man. Do you know who I'm talking?
Yes.
I saw one of his shorts yesterday, so I just want us to not be afraid to explore the space and really lean into some Macho Man every once in a while, because I think Macho Man was the best of us. Macho Man is the greatest wrestler of all time, and I'm going to give you guys one reason why. He took his hatred of Hollywood Hulk Hogan to the fucking grave, bro. He has several mixtapes about why Hulk Hogan is a coward and a bitch. Go check him out. And it's rap, by the way.
He also did interviews about, like, he was on a talk show once and he did an interview and they asked him, like, do you cry? And the Macho Man was like, yeah, it's okay. It's okay to cry. I cry once. I cry sometimes.
Oh yeah, the big
Macho
Man loves to cry. A good cry will be good for you.
He's like, the Macho Man feels the full range of emotions.
I need more Macho Man in my life.
Like, he's the Macho Man, but he's the exact opposite of toxic masculinity.
He's super positive toxic masculinity. You know who he is? He's Hercule. Mr. Satana. He's Mr. Satan. I miss you, Macho Man.
His American voice actor also has the same kind of, like, Macho Man accent going on.
Yeah, it's kind of really gruff and
yeah,
truck driver. Yeah, but that dude's impression is so good.
You know who else took their hatred of Hulk Hogan to the grave? The Iron Sheik.
Well, we would sanction him anyway.
for this government to have accountability.
Thank you for your question.
Get down here, you little freak.
I would tell you, I was presiding over the House of Representatives today, the day that bill was presented to the House. I not only voted for the bill, I declared the bill had passed. It was later sent to the Senate that evening, and it was approved on unanimous consent by the U.S. Senate. It was signed by the president. We have passed a law to release the Epstein files. We have passed a law to release the Epstein files.
Dude, his crowd.
My second question is, do you think
legendary?
Yeah, his crowd is fucking.
Hey, Nebraska, are you watching? Nebraska, are you out here? Nebraska? Hey, Nebraska, are you watching? We need you guys to watch us. We like y'all. Your town halls are great. Your town hall etiquette is great.
No, you got to give it to Mike Flood. He does do his town halls in like a fucking auditorium where you can put 300 or 400 people.
That's got to be like the school, like the school thing or something, the school stage or something. Mics are all set up, camera nests and shit like that. I'm like,
yeah, they got some decent camera work going on.
My high school before I left, dude, that theater was like a small theater that you would have seen, like, you know what I mean, on like Broadway somewhere. Like it was like really, I was like, look at this orchestra pit. Damn. We was just out there on a big flat stage back in the day. These motherfuckers got accoutrement in this bitch.
Chrissy wants to know, wasn't Penny from Big Bang Theory from Nebraska? I believe so. One of those Midwestern states.
I didn't like that show.
Mikey didn't like it.
I don't care for Sheldon, and he is all over that bitch. They were like nerds, but we're nerds. We didn't have all of those problems. They're just such exaggerated nerds. I felt I felt nerd faced.
They became, I think this happens to all television shows if they last too long. Yeah. They became caricatures of themselves.
I was saying off rip though. Like season 1, they were just like extremely exaggerated nerds.
Well, they were nerds, plus they were all like scientists. Like they were all like doctors of something, except for Howard, who they never let live that down. Like he had a master's degree, and they're like, "You only have a master's. What do you know?"
Oh, however will I talk to a girl? You telling us you saying us band kids, us nerds, us scientists kids, us kids in lab, we wasn't fucking? Like, fuck you. Fuck you. That's the shit. I think that's essentially what I'm mad at. The fact that they act like nerds don't get laid is fucking laughable.
Yeah.
Laughable. It's a real jock thing, you know.
It is. And I wonder, I don't know who the writers were for that show, but I wonder who they were. Like, was that their mindset?
Nerd show written by jocks.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's why it bothers me.
That under President Joe Biden's 4 years in the White House, if President Trump was in the Epstein files, it would have been released.
Oh boy, Mike Flood.
All right. Next question.
Oh, he's not even gonna really answer it.
He said, I'm gonna repeat back what you said in a different order and then say nothing. Next question.
Next question, please.
Today. My name is Michelle Moser. I'm from Norfolk, Nebraska. I'm a retired attorney with the IRS Estate and Gift Tax Division, and I asked.
Oh shit! He's in trouble.
Next question. Next question.
Yo, if someone if I was answering questions and they're like, oh, by the way, I work for the fucking IRS and I have a question for you, I'd be like,
turn off the mic.
Shit.
Cut the mic. Cut the mic. I do the signal, motherfucker. Stop him.
Especially if they're like, I'm an attorney who worked for the IRS. I'd be like, no.
Pull the fire alarm. We gotta evacuate.
I'm from Norfolk, Nebraska. I'm a retired attorney with the IRS Estate and Gift Tax Division, and I asked you the Doge question in Columbus. So my question today is, Trump sued the IRS for $10 billion. The IRS Chief Counsel's Office prepared a memo in defense of the Internal Revenue Service, which was suppressed. One of the items brought up in that memo was the statute of limitation had expired, which indeed it has. Todd Blanche, the acting attorney general, settled that case for $1.776 billion with an anti-weaponization fund, which allows all those people on January 6th who broke into the Capitol to benefit from that fund. It also gives the president the right to go after that money. Last year you talked about fiscal conservatism. How is that fiscally conservative?
All right, Mikey. How is he going to answer this question? How is the weaponization fund fiscally conservative?
Your mama. That's all he can say at this point. That's an IRS attorney. Like, he's really like, the law is not on his side. Public opinion is not on his side. He has to go straight to like ad hominem attacks. Strongest ad hominem attack I can think of is your mama. So show me your mama.
Well, first of all, thanks for being here, Michelle. And thank you for your career at the IRS. I know the kind of work you did, and I know one of the firms you started in, and you are super capable and highly respected. What I would say to your question about this fund that came to light last week from the Department of Justice is that I have never approved that. I do not think 1 penny of any fund should ever go to any January 6th insurrectionist that was in the Capitol on January 6th, 2021. I want to be very clear.
Damn.
I didn't see that coming.
Wow.
Guys, I think he watches the show. I think we finally reached Mike Flood.
Does that mean Mike Flood's getting replaced?
Is that the real Mike Flood?
Well,
see, they done did the doppelganger on us. There's no way the real Mike Flood would have ever disagreed with Trump. This is clearly some sort of Amazon hologram.
My question is this before or after Nebraska's primary?
What'd you say? Primary? We have primary? What are you talking about? Why'd you bring that up?
Because Trump is going after all the people that said things that he doesn't like, and that's something that Trump wouldn't like.
Well,
when is Nebraska's primary?
Nebraska's primary.
Because Trump ain't gonna like that. He's gonna be like, "Excuse me, what the fuck did you say?"
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you licking my boots. Let's see. 2026 state primary election dates. That sounds good. Please be Nebraska. Oh, okay. It's everybody.
Nebraska.
Nebraska 5/12.
Ooh, already happened. So you can't go after him now.
That's why he feels so brave.
There we go.
And Kay, I did see that link about the nukes that Israel got with South Africa. I think we talked about that a little while ago.
Yeah, I think we did cover that a while ago.
Let's see if the Guardian will let me in there.
Very clear. I do not think we should be creating a fund for people that commit physical violence against law enforcement. Here's what I would say. As I understand it, and this comes from some of my colleagues in the Senate is opening a oversight effort, and we in the House have to determine whether we do the same in the Judiciary Committee or in the Oversight Committee. I clearly think Congress needs to have an oversight role in this before I can sign off or support this. But listen, this is less than a week old, so I am going to be back in Washington on Tuesday. I will say this, though. I do not want $1 of that going to anybody who physically assaulted police officers.
Wow, you gotta give it to Mike Flood. He showed a little bit of spine there.
I mean, it's cartilage. I wouldn't say it's bone, but hey, it's something.
He's got something going on there.
We can work with whatever that is. Maybe.
Here, we'll give him Oh,
I need to get that SpongeBob thing. It was like, oh my god, this guy stinks.
We'll give him
No fucking way.
My flappers have never been so gasted for.
Oh yeah. Where's this on?
I've never had my flabbers so gasted.
It's 1-1 right now for questions dodged. So let's go.
Period.
That people are like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next question.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Leah Post, and I drove here from Springfield, Nebraska.
Okay.
My question is, first
She
of all,
nervous
I
as a
don't know
ghost.
if you remember me, but about 7 years ago, you voted against medical cannabis when you worked in the unicameral. And now you're failing to protect patients here in Nebraska. So my question is, why do you want medical cannabis patients like myself and so many others in this room to die?
Well, damn.
It looks like it's a drive, maybe like an hour.
This goes.
You hear the question, Mikey?
Yeah.
Fuck. Why do you want people to die, Mike Flood?
Answer the question, Mike.
Answer the question.
We don't have unlimited money.
We don't have unlimited monies in this country.
Without saying, but I do not want you to die. I do not want you to die. I have had a long-held opinion that medical marijuana is the next step to everybody using marijuana. And when I talk to people on the East and West Coast, they tell me it's the worst thing they've ever seen happen in their home state.
You are a liar. You are a liar.
I do have a caveat, though. We had a vote on that. The people decided to do it. That is the law in Nebraska, and it has to be followed. You can't, well, I'm on the federal level. I'm not on the state level anymore, but no, they might not be. Well, here's the deal. I disagree with the issue, but the voters voted, and they voted to approve it.
I don't, promote violence, ever. But I would like to promote a forced act on another human. Just like cops and soldiers or whatever have to get tear gassed and tased and maced and all that stuff in order to wield it. If you want to vote no on weed, just weed. I'm not saying people have to try black tar heroin to know it's bad for them. But I need this motherfucker to eat a gummy and watch a movie and then tell me that that is the worst thing that could have possibly happened to his culture. You know what I mean? I need you to just eat one gummy and watch fuck it, Land Before Time. And the movie will be hilarious to you and you'll love it and you'll be closer to your friends. You'll be able to open up, be an empath, expand your bonds with people, feel and think more deeply. I don't even know if that would work on him. He just looks like a little Dilbert C3PO. He's just a little robot up there.
Yeah.
Who's repeating what's being told him. But I need him to get like contact high.
Yeah. No, I was not against marijuana for the longest time, but I never did it. I never felt the need to do it. I had some gummies and it wasn't bad. It was good. We had some fun.
You're right. You know they're throwing away soy products, Tim?
Huh?
The Manosphere, they're throwing away soy products because it lowers it's goy slop.
Goy slop?
There's that the Manosphere is throwing that around now. Anything that's not pure protein. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. And then when we get up here, we're like, yo, they're neo-Nazi. They're like, don't say that. Don't say that. I'm like, they're calling it goy slop. What do you want me to do? They're Nazis.
What do you want?
That's not my fault. They're Nazis. Tell them not to be Nazis, and then I won't have to call them that. You know, it's not my fault. It's my tism. I must tell the truth, even if I get in trouble.
All right, let's continue this nonsense.
Weed's not bad. It's good. Tim said.
Hey, listen.
Tons isn't here, but I think he would have approved that message. Well played, Kate.
I can't advocate for the amount that Ollie does, but
that's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's also way cheaper for him. So
yeah, a gummy every now and again is fine.
I say it doesn't matter, dude. No one is going to weed themselves to death.
Right.
If it was possible, Ollie would be a corpse. He would have been dead a long time ago. Ollie smokes more weed than any person I've ever seen, ever.
In my entire life.
Ever. He will smoke in a day what I've seen people do in a week. And that's fine for him. And I mean, he's fucked up because he's our friend, but other than that, he's fine. Like he has bad judgment because he hangs out with us, but other than that, he's fine. I've never seen someone like, oh yeah, he smoked some grass from the ground and then it fucking, his brain just blew up. No, it's never happened, dude. But these motherfuckers are letting like teenage, like I remember like in the early aughts, dude, people were going to the hospital a lot around the college days from alcohol poisoning, like a lot. Like the binge drinking was horrendous. I may or may not have participated, but I'm not from this planet, so your alcohol doesn't affect me the same. But yeah, there was a lot. I've seen way more people fuck their shit up from drinking. How many DUIs have high school friends gotten in your circle? If it's not in the 30s, then you didn't have any friends. But tons of people with DUIs, no one for fucking driving 2.5 miles an hour down the road because they're so fucked up that they can't drive. Like that just doesn't happen. But again, he doesn't know that because he's never smoked weed before.
Right. He has no idea.
I just hope someday we see the right thing and maybe reverse course. I have met a lot of people that have moved into this district from states like Colorado because their schools, their communities, their police, they are hurting in places that have expanded marijuana use. Okay. Next question.
How would he know that?
So that was 3.
Also, it's not marijuana, guys. It's fentanyl. It's fucking meth.
It's the same thing, Tim. They're the same thing.
We do not have unlimited money in the United States.
I found it.
Yeah. Questions from the floor. We'll go back to my cards. The next question, as I take these in order, is your thoughts on the anti-weaponization?
This is what I'm saying. Every generation used to have their get fucked up time. And now they're like, actually, we should turn that all off forever. Actually, let's turn it off for adults too. Brother. We leaving the gate wide open. Fuck y'all.
Fund, which you just answered. So the next question for you, as a 64-year-old, can you guarantee that any reforms you support will include my grandfather protections for those of us already at our retirement age?
Well, I assume he's talking about any changes to the Social Security benefit system, which
I would assume.
There are no pending changes that I know of from either party to the Social Security system.
Liar.
So I
that's a lie. That's a huge lie. They've already changed it.
Liar.
They've already changed it. They've reduced the staff at Social Security. That's the change.
Yes.
They've made service time longer.
Yes.
They're not changing the money yet, but they have changed the staffing and the regulations.
He knows that.
You know how I know? Because when I was working for Rosa DeLaura, we would get endless phone calls about it. The Social Security Administration not getting back to people, payments being late, having to schedule appointments instead of being able to walk into the building.
Yeah, that's when you know things are bad.
My mom's going through it right now. It's taking people who are signing up to get their benefits forever.
Can we start having Congress people be hooked up to polygraph tests while talking? Yes. I want, actually, just give me their heart rate.
Mikey, we can't do that.
We do not have unlimited money in the United States.
Put a little thingy on their finger and then just put that on a screen behind their head so that they can't see it.
You'll get like, that fucking
guys, we don't have unlimited money. And then the fucking like it's going crazy. It's like, oh really, Mike? Why'd you get so nervous?
It's that the sweating meme from the Key and Peele show where he's just fucking sweating.
It's water falling down.
I want you to be worried about that today.
I don't know why that's
know that in 2030
so me.
It is. It's fucking
clearly hilarious. It's like a hose with water on it, but I just can't stop laughing at how much sweat that would be. It's so stupid.
Our Social Security fund is much less firm than it is today, and we need bipartisan solutions, meaning we need Democrats and Republicans to sit down at the table and determine how we are going to ensure that Social Security is there for those of you that are in your 50s, for those of you that are contributing and you're in your late 30s. This is a promise that's been made to Americans. It has to be made right. And I want you to know that I'm unaware of any effort that would compromise any of those benefits, nor would I support.
Yo, 100% tax on anything you get from that fund is hilarious. Oh, well, you can just give that to my state. That'd be fine with me.
This is the petty I'm here for. I don't understand why every Democrat doesn't do this all day. I'd be nope, you can't have that. Nope, I'm gonna take it that. Nope.
I saw was it what the fuck is his name? Stephen Miller on X put a thing up saying that James Tallarico was like Texas Democrats' first transgender candidate. And
I know he ain't talking looking like Voldemort's shed skin.
And then the Democratic Party's Twitter was like, shut the fuck up, you ugly motherfucker.
He looked like the casings of a fucking idiot sausage. He's just a pile of casing that got up and started walking around.
Yo, whatever intern they had on the DNC's Twitter account wasn't having it that day.
Well, finally they could stand up for something.
The same at this time. So, next question.
Next question. How can your morals let you fall into with Trump?
Say that question again.
It says, how can your morals let you fall into with Trump?
Oh boy, come on, guys. If you're gonna write questions, write them in the right order.
No, he know what we be dealing with.
Yeah, I know.
Motherfuckers be Jaguar 4713 Hut. What does that mean? I asked you about your personal preferences on the. It's like, no, you didn't, man. I just forgot the comment. Like, no, you didn't. That shit was gobbledygook.
Listen,
rage typing.
Chat that we don't know. The people that we don't know.
Yeah,
the people we know, they're fine. The people that come into our chat and just like type nonsense, just stop being so addicted to the internet. Don't type like you fucking live on the internet all the time.
Don't type like you have somewhere to go. Because you know what?
Right.
You don't have anywhere to go. That's why you're here. Right? That's why you scrolled and you got here. So don't be rushing your typing. Take your time.
Yeah.
Compose your thoughts.
Just put the words in the right order. That's really all I ask.
We both got varying forms of dyslexia, ADHD, ADD, autism. We got all the isms up here. Please make that shit. Put it in crayon, please.
Shit, yeah, it's just already hard enough to read. Don't make it harder.
And I'm getting old. I can't see shit. I'm like, Newsome is.
Oh,
is not,
yeah. It's Mikey. Is it starting to get to the point where you gotta like have light on words to see them?
My glasses are really old. We might just need new glasses because
I might need new glasses.
The technology has gotten better. Like my wife's glasses are 10 times better than mine, and they're plastic, and she can order them off the internet. I'm like, I have to go to a special man who has an alchemy chamber, and he charges me $1,000. You know what I mean? Like I don't have any access to like normal people eye care, and I probably should fall back into that fold. I don't want contacts though.
No, I can't do. I can't touch my eyes, man. That's weird. Can't do that shit.
I can, but my freaking camel eyelashes just pull them fucking right out of my eyes.
Greg with a $2 super chat. God damn it. Plum Bob 13 fish pretzels. Great. Now people are gonna put in super chats and make us say weird shit.
But that's what, and then it's like, am I having a brain fart? And then everybody else in the chat just scrolls past that guy and ignores it. But I'm like, am I misunderstanding this person? What's going on? It's literally this. They literally put shit like that. I don't understand. It's because it's lunacy. I'm not supposed to understand.
Oh my God.
I'll be the first to know.
Put it on
we
a
had
shirt.
an election in 2024. One half of the country went for
Put it on a shirt and don't
One half of
explain
the
it.
country went for Joe Biden. I realize that a lot of people, and some in this room, do not. Donald Trump could say the sky is blue, and you would argue with him.
It's nighttime, stupid.
He can't see the sky. You crazy.
It's nighttime.
He'll look up at
if he says the sky is blue at night, the motherfucker lying.
Yo, if Trump looks up, it's directly at the sun. Let's be honest.
Remember the eclipse? He's like, I'll just look faster than light.
I know. He's like, I'll just look up, and you can hear the aide in the clip being, "Don't stare at the sun. Don't look up." And he's like, What's going on up there?
I'll just use my hand. I don't need those glasses.
And you see Melania's like, this motherfucker right here.
She don't need him seeing. She want to be able to sneak away in the night. Look at the sun. Look at it.
I totally get that some people don't support him. And does every single Republican support Donald Trump on every single issue? No. But we are moving the country forward.
That's why they're not in Congress anymore.
Right.
Are unleashing energy independence. We are working to bring down taxes. No taxes on tips. No taxes on Social Security.
God.
No taxes on overtime. We are getting rid of the estate tax on selling the farm. There are so many good things that have happened in the last 2 years.
You know why they love that? Who's trying to buy up fucking farms right now?
The South Africans.
And the data centers.
Yeah.
So, we'll get rid of that estate tax. So, when Pop dies and you want to sell the farm to that data center, you can keep all of it.
Yep. The whole country is just going to be covered in data centers.
No, it's not. First of all, they're not going to be able to get the materials to build all the shit that they want to anyway. All of the ones that they got permission to do, they're like going to be 2-3 years behind. So everybody can calm down a little bit. They are stupid and they're starting a lot of projects, but I don't think all these projects are going to. What's going to be worse, Tim, is that we're not going to have data centers, but we're going to have partially built data centers all over the fucking country.
That's true.
It'll just be a waste. It'll be a big stack of materials that are useless in their individual capacities, which could have been used for, I don't know, homes. Could have been building apartments with this metal, but instead we're building data centers.
That I understand not everybody agrees, but I'm just telling you, as a member of Congress, you have to look at the results, and the results
Member
are there.
of Congress for now.
Wait, he's like, the results are there, but the same results that he's talking about in the beginning of his little speech, he was like, prices are too high. Oh boy.
2 British pounds from Viper Scott. Hashtag Taddy Haggis kilted 87 squasher. Hashtag. I get it. You don't get it?
I don't get it.
Oh, what, the emergency rooms?
They said, don't worry, you don't work. It only affects your wait time at the emergency rooms. Who doesn't work?
What are you talking about? This is what I be talking. This is a perfect example. This is a perfect example. What the fuck does this even mean? What? Who's the you?
Who's
our name?
Who's,
we left our names
you?
down there on purpose so people could identify us. We thought about taking it away, but we left it up there so people could say to, "Hey, Mikey, you're great. Tim, you suck." Stuff like that.
And if you're talking to us, we're working right now.
What do you want us to do? Your job? Like, what's your job? You want me to do it?
Because he's like, what do you want about?
I mean, do you want me to do that? Oh, yeah. 669 hot. Refugees were taken in the regime since October 2025. 666 were white South Africans. See? Demons. And they want farmland. They need farmland. So have fun, white America, dealing with the South Africans, calling you all kinds of names in a language you can't understand.
This question, as I go in order here, is we've already had it from the floor, is how do you respond to Nebraskans who overwhelmingly voted for medical marijuana and cannabis? Okay, but the next question for you here is, Trump cut funds for elementary school.
Whoa.
Voted for medical marijuana and cannabis. Okay, but the next question for you here is, Trump.
Yes. Got you, bitch. We got you.
Okay, but the next question for you here is, Trump cut funds for elementary school, but give tax cuts to billionaires. Teachers are now at a disadvantage in teaching our children. Students are hungry at school, so teachers are buying food and supplies so the kids can learn. how are the children's to succeed?
We are 10. We are 10 years old.
Yep.
We are 10 years old.
We are children.
Well, I don't know what specific programs you're talking about, but just in the last 2 weeks, I was at Elmwood Murdoch Elementary and Junior and Senior High School. I was at Lincoln East High School. I was at another school.
Hey, Mikey, why don't you find where Nebraska ranks in education for us, please?
I think it's pretty good.
School in the Columbus area. I have been at many schools in the last 2 weeks, and not one of those principals has shared any concerns with me about school lunch funding, SNAP funding, funding for their teachers, or anything like that. In fact, when you look at my record as a state senator, every single time I was not only the Speaker of the legislature or your just individual state senator, I always funded the school TIOSA formula 100%. In fact, I cut other areas of the budget to ensure that TIOSA was always funded. I support public schools.
13.
Oh, 13's not bad.
Yeah, I was about to say they got pretty good schools.
I support the people that work in public schools. I support the wonderful things they do in English language learning and in special education. One of the best ways to help our schools is to fund special education. It's the easiest way to get money to every individual school on some of the most important teaching and learning that's done. You got to go through the process, man.
That's 3 cards.
Daily Blase.
What's up, Daily Blase?
Good
Okay.
To all our friends in the north.
Yes, Warren Reimer, Norfolk, Nebraska.
Ellerfly, hey.
Hello, Congressman. I want to commend you for the wonderful work you did serving this district in the state of Nebraska, in the legislature, and as our speaker. But you seem to have been bit by the Beltway bug. And my question to you is, who do you work for? Are you telling me that the people of the 1st District of Nebraska support seizing Greenland?
Come on, hold, pause it, Tim.
Removing
this y'all problem, white dudes. Y'all be coming in all spicy and sassy, and then immediately fall on your face. You can't. You have to stick the landing. Practice if you need to.
Yeah, because he was so good. He was like, "Who do you work for?" And he's like, "Is it the?" Blah, 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 blah.
And then his dad started talking backwards. It's like, what?
God, just. Here's what you do when you're doing public comment and you know it's going to be like televised and everything. Just practice it. Just like
write it down.
Just the flow of the words.
Write it down 2 times and then go from your memory.
Yeah,
and then you'll have the paper if you get stuck. But this shit, you Justice Kane. It's like, come on.
the United States from NATO, placing tariffs on our friends and allies and trading partners, randomly blowing boats out of the water without any clue as to what those people were actually doing. Why didn't we just follow those people to their destination, search them, arrest them, and give them due process?
Why didn't we investigate, is what you're asking? Yeah, that's a good question. Why did we execute on site?
You can't explain that.
Why did we execute rather than investigate? Good question from the old man with the cane.
Apparently, I'm an idiot.
Or he's probably some paid Democratic.
Yeah, because that's what the Democrats are spending all their time and money doing, paying people to go to these town halls and ask questions.
All right, Warren. Well, first of all, it's good to see you again. I have known Warren Reimer since I was in high school, and he and my folks were some of the only Democrats in Norfolk at the time. So here's what I'll say.
Did he just say his parents are Democrats?
I don't know. Sorry, I was typing too loud.
I was in high school, and he and my folks were some of the only Democrats in Norfolk at the time.
Yeah.
So here's what I'll say. My results speak for themselves. I'm bipartisan. I use common sense. I was the first member of the House of Representatives when it came to the issue with Greenland to publicly say in the media that I did not support the U.S. in any way invading or working to take over Greenland. In fact, the Tuesday after that Sunday comment.
Is Mike Flood a dirty liberal?
He's dirty. So he could be a liberal.
We do not have unlimited money in the United States.
That's one of the requirements to be a liberal is you have to be a little dirty.
He's a little dirty.
He's a little dirty.
I specifically had the Danish ambassador in my office, and on June 4th, I will be back to the Danish embassy to spend time with him and to make sure that relationships between the United States and Denmark and Greenland are...
Yes, because Nebraska and you know, my brain stopped. Nebraska. Oh man, Nebraskans and the Danish have a lot of common.
There's probably a decent Danish population in Nebraska. I'm gonna look it up because I'm gonna say, like, honestly, a lot of the Middle European immigrants that were farmers did settle out in like the Great Plains, so they are in like there's big Dutch populations in Kansas and shit like that. So yeah,
it could maybe Nebraska has a huge Dutch population. Maybe who knows?
Population.
Positive. I'm a member of the Danish caucus. I'm also a member.
He's Danish. He's Dutch.
26,000. They only have like 1 million people. It's 1.2% of the total population.
Huh?
So yeah, not nothing.
Greenland caucus. I just got done passing a bill for housing affordability, and I got 496 votes. That's common sense.
In Omaha.
Those are results, and that's bipartisan. So I
Pepper
get
Scott
that you
says
can
Dutch
turn
Sherman,
the TV
yep.
on any day of the week and you can get upset by what you see, but I want to be judged on the things that I do. I want to be judged on the way I conduct
content of my
myself, and I want to be judged on my bipartisan common sense results. Thank you.
Not the whiteness of my skin.
I think you're up. Hey, Warren, this is not a debate.
Next question
You're not a debate.
from the floor.
Ina Paolini. I am in Lincoln, Nebraska.
What up, Lincoln?
Mike, you vocally supported Doge, run by a non-confirmed ketamine-addled billionaire
Yeah.
to wage war on waste, fraud, and abuse. How much did Doge save the taxpayers?
Ooh, good question.
I'll fact check you.
Thank you.
Well, in part because of some of well,
Can you pause real quick? I want to read this from Christy. Here's your fact check. Mike Flood has voted for legislative packages that fund public education, but his record reflects a conservative approach that balances public education spending with support for private school choice and spending cuts, aka charter schools. And the greatest or the simplest way I can say charter schools are, I want to not teach a regulated curriculum, but I still want state money, and I want to be able to pick my students. That's a charter school. It could be as normal or as religious as they want to be, but at the end of the day, I want your money, and I also want to not serve kids with special needs.
Yeah. He also said Mike Flood strongly supports school choice policies, arguing that federal and state frameworks should allow for public funds and tax credits for students if they choose to attend private, charter, or religious institutions. So he's pro school choice.
That's my one big gripe with Roland Martin.
Yeah,
is he wants everybody to go to Catholic schools like he did and be a Catholic like him. And it's like, or fuck that, and no, you don't get any fucking money for that. No,
right.
That money should be going to the hood schools, not your fucking hoity-toity nunnery school. Fuck that.
All right, let's let him answer this Doge question.
Well, when we passed the bill on July 4th, we cut $2 trillion out of federal spending.
He did
in the
what?
One Big Beautiful Bill. It was the first.
No, they didn't.
Most of that shit was expired contracts.
Also, they spent more money. They spent an additional $1 trillion.
Yeah, he spent a lot of money paying himself for not doing his job.
Right. They didn't cut any. $2 trillion is a half of all non-discretionary spending. They did not cut half of all non-discretionary spending.
No.
Or I'm sorry, that's half of all discretionary spend. They did not spend, like, they spent more money than they fucking made.
Saved.
Time in our nation's history that we cut that much money out of there. And a lot of that happened because Doge identified and pulled back the curtain on a lot of spending that didn't make sense.
Nope. Sorry, nope. Nope. They grokked all that. They chat GPT'd it. They're like,
Yep.
Where's all the DEI chat GPT? And then they got rid of those programs.
Yeah, let's get rid of the Enola Gay because it says gay in it.
Right.
Even though it was named after an old lady.
Let's take all the slavery references out of our state parks because we don't need to learn history.
Crazy.
Okay, there's somebody behind you. There's somebody behind you.
And they've got a knife.
We cut $2 trillion.
You didn't.
No, you didn't.
All right, now listen. This is a town hall where everybody gets to ask a question, and then if we're going to make this work, I need to go to the next person in line. Will, would you go to the next person in line?
Thank you.
Oh, no. Okay.
Continuing to the cards. The next one, as I take them in order, is blank. Mike.
Why would you even say that? Just skip that card with your dumb ass. You're the worst MC ever.
A little tough to read here. The detention center in McCook. Have you? The new
I have not.
detention-
I have toured the detention center in McCook when it was used as a McCook work ethic camp through the Nebraska Department of Corrections. I have not been there since I have been a member of Congress.
Yo, we need to get rid of
certainly
13th
can't go
Amendment.
there.
These
I'm not
motherfuckers
opposed
is
to going-
crazy.
The 13th Amendment?
Yeah, they need to get rid of it and get rid of the fucking prison carve out. That is.
Oh, I see.
You have a work ethic camps. Yo, they can try to enslave us. Send a second cleanup crew. An old gay lady. Yes, an old gay lady named Enola Gay. Motherfucker named a shit after his mama, and they said, "Get that gay shit out of here."
Doge has claimed, according to Christie, Doge has claimed they've saved between 160 billion and 202 billion in savings. However, independent budget analysis placed the figure at between 1 and 7 billion.
Because they were like tripling the amounts on shit, and then it would disappear off the report, and then it would go back up. Because there was some fucking asshole from high school that was arguing with me repeatedly about how everyone was going to be getting a Doge check, and it's all on the website. And that I'm like, the website is just a clone of his Twitter.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Like, there is no actual website. There is no oversight over any of this.
Here is their problem. This is constantly their problem, by the way. You cannot beat the internet. The internet is undefeated.
And shall remain that way.
If you put some shit up there, someone's going to find out that you're fucking lying. And then they're going to post it all over the place.
And the fact that he's Elon was posting it on Twitter. It's like, dude, his phone is not the arbiter of what happens in this country. Because that's what it was. It's him sending DMs to people. So like putting all of our internal mechanisms and shit like that, like all of that shit has been compromised. So at this point, we're gonna have to, when this nightmare is finally over, we're gonna have to redo a lot of shit just because it's been compromised, and the fucking Doge idiots have probably put bugs in there.
Right.
We can't trust any of that fucking database now. It's been fucking corrupted. The chain of custody has been broken. The motherfucker was going in and out of there with fucking thumb drives, taking people's data. It's compromised.
It's so wild that the Doge stuff was not even a year ago, and nobody talks about it anymore.
They don't talk about them checks that they were supposed to get either. I bet they could all use $5,000 right now. Where is it at?
No one says shit about Doge.
$2 trillion in savings. Where's our checks?
Yeah.
And then when you nail them to the wall, then they come up with the 1 to 7 billion right now, and then later we'll come up. You know what I mean? They always try to massage and I keep telling them, you can't just lie all the time. Eventually, you have to produce some treats, motherfucker. Motherfuckers like treats. You ain't got no treats offered at all this administration. Not a single treat for nobody. I want some treats. If I'm going to be in a fucking, you know what I mean? In the Middle East, they got dictators. They got free education. They got free gas. They got free whatever the fuck their dictator says. Our dictator gives us nothing. He's 900 years old and he's filling his fucking gold coffers like Smaug.
Yeah, he is fucking Smaug.
there, but that is actually located in Adrian Smith's district, but I would be happy to go take a look and inspect the conditions myself.
Thank you. The next question is, do you support Doge and the wage war that it inflicted?
Well, I think we just had our Doge conversation, but I'll say, listen, we went through that process. It helped us pass a bill where we saved $2 trillion.
You did not save $2 trillion.
We are in a different phase now. We've just passed all of our appropriations bills.
If you save $2 trillion, then you wouldn't have $1 trillion budget deficit. You would actually have $1 trillion budget surplus.
Where's the surplus, Tim?
It doesn't exist. You didn't save any money. They spent more money.
I just want to know how is MAGA okay with them telling them I saved you a bunch of money and then never having to prove that the money was saved?
Well, let's ask them. Hey,
how come they don't have to prove to you that the money was saved?
Yeah,
like they just told you it was saved, and then like they didn't pay you out, they didn't do anything. They just told you, and you were like, oh, good.
Yeah, Brick Thor. How are you okay with being lied to like that?
That's crazy. And they just say it right to their faces, like, no, we did save you money. It's like, no, you didn't. Okay. Can you give me a report of where you showed me the money, where you saved the money? Elon's coming out with it any day now. Have y'all got the report where you saved all your money and how it was going to get fun? This is the other thing that was funny with Doge. There is no mechanism in this government unless they write a new law, which the Republicans were in control. They could have totally did this. Mike Johnson never once brought up any legislation to pay y'all, because that's how it has to. All the money has to go through Congress. So for y'all to get any of that money that they saved, Mike Johnson would have had to bring up, something for a vote.
Right.
Did he ever do that? Did he ever talk about doing that? Did Mike Johnson, who was the person that needed to say it, did he ever once crack his crusty non-lips to say that he was giving y'all a penny? Absolutely not, because they had no intention on doing that. You didn't know that, so you fell for it. Congratulations. Welcome to the Bintifada.
Hey, by the way, the April inflation report came out. Guess where inflation is, Mikey?
4.2?
3.5. 3.5.
Okay.
It's still way above where it should be.
Now we were working on the next round of appropriations bills, and I can tell you that our appropriations committee, their staff, on a bipartisan basis, using common sense, is delivering results.
Thank you. Next question. Where does Nebraska stand in a Trump world when farmers have been hurt under both terms of the Trump administration? Taxpayers have got to pay for their mistakes.
In August 2024, well before we even had an election, we were seeing signs of a softening farm economy. And as a member of the Financial Services Committee,
And then what? Trump decided to make it worse?
Yeah, and then you decided, actually, all that green upgrades that you did under the Biden administration, fuck you. I'm not paying you now. I don't like Biden. You shouldn't have taken it. You shouldn't have taken any help from Biden. Now I'm going to leave you high and dry.
Boy.
And then their tariff bailout money was money that was going to fix that problem. They had to use that money to pay for the solar panels and everything else that they had put into the house.
Oh, in addition to inflation still being high, the GDP did not reach the estimate of 2%. It's actually 1.5% for that quarter. So
we're winning so hard.
So we're so much winning.
We're going to be the best stagflation ever. Hey, this K-shaped economy is great. Great. I think once it gets to like capital K levels, then people will start, coming into the chat and being like, oh my God, you guys were so right about everything. Instead of Trump heart USA, Trump heart USA. Like, what the fuck? Like, what is wrong with y'all?
There are no rate cuts coming. None. They said they might. They said they might do one before the end of the year, maybe.
Because that'll cause inflation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they can't even do it. This is why you don't fuck it up. Because any mechanism you would use to steer us out of the rocks will just put us further into the rocks.
Yeah.
Faster, actually. We'll get to the we will jet ski into the rocks as opposed to sailing.
Routinely talk to bankers, farmers, folks that are running the co-op about our commodity prices, how they're low, and our inputs are higher.
You must keep winning.
We're gonna keep fucking winning. You understand me?
You're gonna like it.
You're gonna love winning.
That's why we successfully moved E15 blend through the House of Representatives to try and increase demand. That's why we've supported efforts on the biofuels credits to get these new soybean.
Oh yes, all this government subsidized corn and soybean they're trying to turn into fuel that we have to buy. That's how they're trying to fix this.
They're trying to thin out your petroleum.
Yeah, with the
alcohol.
With the ethyl alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So for small engines, they need all of their putt gas. They need all the explosive capabilities of 87. So they might have to, like, if the blend changes, then they're going to have to go to premium, which is usually 30 to 40 cents higher.
Yeah. I've already been told for our lawnmower to use premium because.
Yep. The summer blend is in. Yep.
Yeah.
But hey, what do I know? Just managed the gas station for 3 years.
Plants in both Norfolk and
drinking
David
gas
City.
can give you
Each
leukemia.
one
I read all of the hazmat books on all the stuff. It's crazy.
worth well over $500 million. Listen, we need the Strait of Hormuz to open so that we can get the fertilizer through there. We need more demand for our
another in-person
commodities.
question.
We need
protect us. Scheduled. You oppose Omaha. While you were in the legislature, you and A.G. Hilgers opposed medical cannabis bills on the premise of its needing to be rescheduled. You opposed adding Nebraska in the spending bill to protect us. Now that the DOJ has rescheduled it, will you still be opposed to adding us in?
I do not think expanding access to marijuana.
You said if it was rescheduled, and it was rescheduled.
That said, the state of Nebraska took this issue up. They voted. It's the law. It should be carried out.
Very good. Next question, Will.
Dale Wimhoff from Norfolk, Nebraska.
Nebraska.
We need to
Democrat
have
plant.
confidence in our elections. What can we do to advance the SAVE Act?
I love how the crowd collectively groaned.
Oh, Larry, who let Larry up there? And look, he only got 3 elections left. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the shit that be cracking me up. They used to, like, this dude. Oh yeah, my nona, she didn't speak a lot of English. She's from the old country. They all have these immigrant tales about how they love that their family came on a boat and there was this rise from the ashes story, and that's why we just love this. Motherfucker, do you know what these white folks are saying about you Italians? No dogs, no Italians. No dogs, no Irish. You know what I'm saying? Like those groups of Europeans weren't even white. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all weren't even classified with the rest of everybody else until black people got their freedom. They're like, all right, cool. You with us. As long as everybody shits on them, we all good.
Right.
Same team against them. Team. Everybody hands in. No blacks. Okay, let's go. Party up.
So election integrity is on the minds of a lot of Nebraskans. In fact, when you ask if voter ID makes sense and you put that on the polls, 70 to 80% of Nebraskans, regardless of their political party, support that. That's why I supported voter ID in Nebraska. And I have no problem asking people to show their driver's license when they go vote. I think it's reasonable.
What was that?
This one? Yeah, Trump and Bibi launched an attack against a sovereign nation. That's why the fucking strait is closed. That's why the fucking prices are all out of control.
Open the fucking strait, you crazy bastards.
It should be expected. It should not be there should not be any kind of voter suppression.
He's a Republican plant.
As it relates to the SAVE Act, I do think that in the reconciliation process, there should be a way for House Republicans to get some resources to secretaries of states and governors around the nation to ensure that we're doing more.
Chrissy says, can I ask a question? Why is the audience in the darkness?
Is that a European thing? Is that a European versus American thing? That's kind of always how it is for us. The stage is always lit and then the crowd is always dark. I mean, it is kind of weird that they're doing it at a town hall. Maybe they just hit the theater settings.
Yeah,
on
maybe
the
they
fucking and at the
turn
hall.
down the house lights and turn on the stage lights.
I didn't really think about it, but yeah, I guess that is weird. They should have all the lights on for what's it called? No. It's very closed right now.
It's still
it's online right now. There's a site you can go to and it's a paid site and it'll give you like up to date shipping things. Anybody remember that YouTube channel?
Trump has made no deal to end the war in Iran.
He wants them to denuclearize and they want him to go fuck himself. So that's where we're at.
Yeah, they're currently negotiating on how much Trump can go fuck himself.
Correct. Straight. It'll just take me a second.
Yeah, I'm going to assume the Strait is not open because oil is still $90 a barrel. So,
because there's somebody that does it live. Can I search for that? You can hit play.
Okay.
It's gonna take me a minute.
To prevent voter fraud, to ensure that illegal immigrants are not voting in our elections. What do you think? Do you think illegal immigrants should vote in our elections?
No one thinks that, dumbass.
No one thinks that, bro.
I don't think that a majority of Nebraskans agree with you.
Well, they are the people in the fucking auditorium, bro. He's like, these people who aren't here don't agree with you.
But that's the classic straw man.
Yeah.
Like, I want to make sure that American citizens have an extra hurdle to vote. Well, I think you're adding an extra hurdle. Are you saying you want other people to vote? No, I'm saying you're adding an extra hurdle. Oh, so you do want other people to vote? No, I'm saying you're adding an extra hurdle. Can you at least admit that you're physically adding a hurdle? Oh, so you want other people to vote? It's like, they're dumb. Like, I don't know what to tell people. Like, Republicans are just fucking stupid. Like, they just don't understand that they have to answer questions as opposed to just asking another question. Like, your rebuttal can't just be a counter question. You are making it harder for Americans to vote. You don't understand that getting an ID is not free. It isn't free. And if you assign money to voting, that's called a poll tax. Dumbass.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are just stupid. And then every time we tell you you're stupid and you're doing something that's unconstitutional, you look at us and say, oh, you just want illegals to vote. No, you're dumb. You're dumb. Real dumb.
I think Kurt here is on our side. So Kurt says, I know, but they're saying it's a lot worse than what you guys are expressing.
Because they're also dumb.
And what they're saying is that the world is laughing at Trump in the United States. Oh, we know.
Oh, for sure.
We know.
I wasn't so much talking about Kurt there. Kurt, that wasn't aimed at you.
Kurt says they're literally laughing at us when he went to China and China says, fuck you to Trump. We're not going to stop selling supersonic missiles and we're going to take Taiwan. And that's kind of what Xi Jinping said.
He has been walked on every single foreign policy issue.
Yeah.
Fucking he
got dog walked.
Yeah. He flew his crusty ass to Alaska to go meet Putin. He didn't say, Putin, you fly to DC. You come see, you want to talk to the Don, you come see me. He didn't say that. He said, military base in Alaska, get the red carpets ready. Putin's coming. And then I'll meet him up there.
Right.
And then he sat up there on a mic and fucking glazed Putin in front of the fucking military. And then he goes over and talks about Xi and how glorious and how wonderful his place is. I got to see his residence. Not everybody gets to see it. He's fangirling over Xi Jinping. How the fuck does Taiwan feel?
Right.
I mean, even our Middle East allies are just like, who is in control right now? Because he's fucking off the rails at this point.
Oh, here we go. Another comment in the chat. Do you think Kamala would have done any better?
Better than this? It's impossible to do worse than this.
It is literally impossible to do worse than we're doing right now.
He's made every wrong turn thus far.
First of all, and Johnny, I want you to know this. If Kamala Harris had been president, the Strait of Hormuz would be open right now.
That is true.
We wouldn't have almost 4% inflation.
We wouldn't have fucking Pete Hegseth. Fuck. Operation Epic Epstein Fury cover up.
Johnny says, I don't know. She dropped the ball on the Ukraine thing. Well, when was Kamala Harris president?
I was about to say, what are you talking about? She didn't win.
When did Kamala Harris become president? You let me know.
Bro, they let that fucking real estate guy be the Secretary of the Navy.
I know, and he doesn't know anything.
Never enlisted, no service, no nothing. And we're trying to do a straight blockade, and they got fucking Joe Real Estate up here fucking in charge of the it's like they are like we're gonna have to bleach every part of this fucking bureaucracy. Like we're gonna have to bleach it and then leave it outside in the sun, and then rotate it and bleach it and leave it out in the sun again.
The only and not only that, but Pete Hegseth would lose in fucking aircraft into the ocean more than once.
I think it was on purpose.
Yo, he was like, throw that shit overboard. Let's see what happens.
No, I think people were just like, oh, these motherfuckers think we suck. I think that was back when they were trying to kick the trans people out. It was like, oh, my stupid trans brain forgot to lock the fucking thing to the deck. Guess it fell in the water. Oh, well. A whole bunch of, and then ships were catching, the laundry rooms were catching on fire. Every time, the military is not allowed to rebel. They just get incompetent sometimes. You know, sometimes you just sometimes people tell you you're so stupid. You have to just make a stupid mistake because they tell you you're so stupid. I'm so dumb. You're right. I should have known better than that. You've been telling me. Oh, no.
Look at this. Look at the fucking cope in the chat. Bro, Iran was never going to go to war with us.
How would Iran do that?
Yeah, how would Iran do that?
How? Do you think they're going to launch missiles at the United States from Iran?
Do they even have that capability?
Does anyone have those capabilities in that region? I mean, do you think that they can hit us with missiles? Is that why you are willing to blow up a school?
Oh, hypothetically speaking. No, we're talking about fucking reality, bro.
Hypothetically speaking, they don't stand a fucking chance if there was a real war. The reason why this is this protracted, horrible thing is because he did not get congressional approval. There is not going to be any boots on the ground. There isn't going to be this military action in full-throated military action because he refuses to go to Congress, because he doesn't have a reason to do this. If there was a reason to do this, then they would do it. And then Congress would get behind them and we would be fine. We wouldn't be having but dude, America's never been attacked. Ever.
Well, I mean, we were, but it was Saudis.
Oh, 9/11?
Yeah.
I'm talking about a military.
Oh, yeah.
America as it stands has never been like Canada, Mexico. Who sent boats? And before you say Pearl Harbor, Hawaii wasn't a state back then. That was just a military base. So American soil has never been attacked. So so you're saying Iran would be the very first country to launch an attack? Like what happens in that hypothetical? That a small desert nation full of mountains decides to launch a military assault on one of the largest countries on the planet? They're going to send a flotilla over to us? Like, what are you talking about?
Well,
like when you put this shit into perspective, it's really ridiculous when people say it. That's like, oh, we've been fighting with Cuba. Have you seen how fucking big Cuba is? Like, what are you guys talking about?
Yeah, Cuba, Venezuela.
They don't even have like electricity and shit. And they're like, yeah, they're planning an attack with drones. I'm like, how are they charging up the drone? Like, y'all sound crazy.
Yo, Johnny, would Trump?
I don't fight who for the U.S. For what reason?
He's asking if we would enlist.
I wanted to be in the military. I was in JROTC all 4 years of high school. And then they told me, no, see, this is what he was really after.
What's your position on patriotism?
So you're trying to quantify our Americanhoodness.
Our Americanness.
Yeah. I don't think that military service defines patriotism.
Yeah, I don't think that military service defines patriotism either. And the patriotism that the Republican Party is spouting is not actual patriotism, it's nationalism.
Yeah, nationalism is different than patriotism. Paying your taxes is patriotic.
Yeah. Doing your civic duties is like voting is patriotic.
Yep.
So
volunteer work is patriotic.
Community organizing, patriotic.
Right.
Like
voting
doing stuff. Yeah. Doing stuff, political participation in general is patriotic.
But see, the patriotism that he's been sold requires military action, police action, physical violence against other people in the name of the nation state. Right. That is the only patriotism that they recognize, because that is the most easily abused.
Right. We'll see. I can't serve then either if you get out for diabetes.
Yeah, it's for like it's Homelander shit. If you saw The Boys, like it's propaganda shit. Like to get people to feel some sort of general Americana about this. Oh, we can get the bad guy. Like, yeah, that is manufactured. That was manufactured and dribbled into the populace on purpose.
Right. And the kind of once again, the kind of patriotism that the Trump administration is spouting is very nationalist. Mm-hmm. It's very xenophobic, and
like it's fucking called America First.
Right. It's called America First.
The prioritization of it's not even the American voter or the American people, but the American war machine. Like that's who's being put first. Northrop Grumman is being put first. Blackwater is being put first. Like not us, not the voters, not the people. And it's horribly toxic that the Republicans have been able to bastardize patriotism and say, if you don't support the war machine, you don't love this country. And that's crazy.
Johnny says, I've heard that news and politicians tell public not to follow orders by our commander in chief. Illegal orders. You forgot the qualifying. Those politicians, those senators told them not to follow illegal orders, which they're required under the Constitution not to follow.
It's JSOC.
Right.
That's stuff that everybody already knows. Here, McKinnon says, anyone listening knows that the military doesn't give a fuck about patriotism. They care about if you follow orders and do things in their favor. That's it. Like, sorry to burst the red, white, and blue screaming eagle bubble, but and see, the thing is, they, especially through the 80s and the 90s, and especially into the early aughts when we started our campaigns in Iraq and Afghanistan, people were allowed to believe that thing. But just remember, most of our homeless population is veterans.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, Johnny, is America patriotic if we have so many veterans out on the street homeless?
Right. Shouldn't America be taking care of the soldiers that have already fought in wars and our veterans? Because they're
doesn't get more patriotic than fighting for your country. Am I correct?
Yeah. I'm all for reforming the VA and making it better. Yeah. Like, if that's what you want, a second GI Bill would be what I would do.
Yeah, and one for fucking everybody, not just the fucking people of Levittown, you know?
Right.
You can't just redline black people out of there and then say, and the GI Bill was completed.
So I think there's a lot of false to underscore the whole point. I think there's a lot of false patriotism out there, and I think that people need to learn more civic responsibility rather than all of this nationalism.
And I think it's very apparent for in almost all of our content. We are trying to reform the civil system writ large. We think that there's several structural issues that will never resolve themselves unless parts of the government are changed forever. And never, like, we need new amendments and shit. That is what we talk about all the time. This needs to be changed. That needs to be switched. This needs to be, the amount should go from this amount to that amount. And that, so I mean, we should probably at some point consolidate all of our things into one like pearl, so that the new people can read. But the politics over here are politics that get shit that actually does what it's supposed to fucking do. Right. And if we had that, we wouldn't have all the rest of these problems. We wouldn't have you guys chasing fucking trans people around every fucking bathroom across the fucking nation at the tune of millions of dollars when these people just want to pee.
Right.
They're just peeing. Okay. But the right wing is so hooked on identity politics, as much as they say the left is. They are hooked on identity politics. They love it. Being a veteran is identity politics, you know, like, but they don't consider that identity an identity, just being brown, black, gay, queer, whatever. Those are identities, but veteran is not one. That's just patriot. And patriot is top on all. Yeah. And I think that, see, this is the thing, Kay. They treats, motherfucker. Motherfuckers need treats. If the government don't provide treats, then fuck you. I do it myself.
McKinnon says, when you are enlisted, you have a duty to say fuck off to illegal orders.
Fuck the hell off.
I don't know if the hell might get you pushing the ground.
But I mean, it's listen, we've gone, and we'll do the civics portion in a second. We've gone through 5 articles of the Constitution and all the amendments, and it is 100% clear that if you are told an illegal order by the president or someone higher up, that you are required not to follow it because it is illegal. And
you will go to jail.
I think Chris C put in the chat that the I was just following orders argument is not a valid defense.
Not in this country. We don't play that shit. We don't give a fuck. You will go to jail. You will be court-martialed. So there you go. Ain't shit moving in that straight, big dog. No one's moving. They're not going to be moving because if they move, they might get fucking drone struck and they don't want to die.
Here's another thing. He says, I agree to cut aid to ungrateful countries to build a bigger and stronger military, pass laws that if you pursue a career in politics, you must serve at least 2 years of military service. Oh, a career in politics. You must serve at least 2 years. But that's anti-constitution.
Right. So let me jump in right before you say that. Do you want what you want, or do you want what's in the Constitution? Hit it, Tim.
So it's expressly in the Constitution that there should be a civilian in charge of the military.
Right.
Whether or not they are retired military or not. Like at the time, the president should be a civilian. That nowhere in the Constitution does it say you have to have military service to serve on any level of government. In fact, the only requirement for Congress is that you're above a certain age and you get elected.
And I mean, if you want things to change, then you have to agree now that what you want is not constitutional.
Right.
And you didn't say we should change the Constitution so that my idea can come in. You said, I want my idea. And that's the kind of shortcut thinking that leads to what we have now. You don't get to take shortcuts. There is a process.
And there are countries that every citizen is required to put in a couple of years of military service, and that's how those countries run, and that's fine. But that's not America.
That's not in our Constitution.
And in fact, this country has gotten to the point where our military is volunteer.
Yeah. And the military likes that it's volunteer, because then only the people that want to be there are there.
Right.
If you force my old ass up there, oh yeah. I'm going to sleep on watch. I'm fucking I'm showing up late to everything. You can make me push the ground. You just be doing that all day. My arms are gonna be strong as shit. My shoulders are gonna be like rocks.
Johnny said that I would love to see this country the way I saw it in the 90s.
But there's the key phrase, the way I saw it.
Yeah.
I'm telling sorry, real quick. I did a little digging. I did my 23andMe and I found out like I'm mostly Nigerian. So I'm looking up what happened. Brother, there was a fucking genocide in the 90s. Did you know about that? There was a fucking genocide of the Igbo people, my people, in fucking Nigeria when I was like right around the time of my birth. So like you didn't know about that. You didn't care about that. But you had a great time and you think that things should go back that way. Some people would argue, no fucking way do I want to go back to that. What we're saying is, with all of the evidence around us, with all of the history that we've been through as a country and as a world, what is the best step going forward? Not what do I want? What is the best step for all parties involved? So threatening to blow up Oman.
Bro, if you were born in 88,
you don't fucking remember the 90s, dude.
You don't. The 90s were all like fucking parties and being a kid.
Dude, everything was like fucking super cool. That's why, honestly, that's why our colors are this way for our shit. Let me switch it to the other background. Where's our backgrounds? It's 90s colors, man. This with some fucking pink. That's our shit. We're the Nickelodeon kids, man. I get it. But it was all a facade, man. I was born in 87. It was a facade.
At max, you were what, 12 and 99? Like, you were in fucking middle school.
We didn't have any problems.
You didn't have any. Nobody had any problems when they were in middle school.
We didn't have any bills. We didn't have none of those shit. I was kid. I never heard of wars. Are
you kidding me,
dude?
The 90s was full of wars.
Fucking Bill Clinton got impeached. We were like in fourth grade. We were in fourth grade, and Bill Clinton got impeached.
There was the Gulf War. There was Bosnia, Kosovo. Like, what are you talking about? The 90s was full of wars.
87 is when the wall came down.
Yeah, 91 is when the Soviet Union fell apart, and then they had to deal with all the former Soviet states warring with each other.
And that's when the Taliban got created. When we helped the Afghanis fight off the Russians.
I think we're just being trolled now.
The first time I saw anything negative. It's not a troll. Tim, our experience is very unique. We have to remember, and I'd say this all the time, like the Dunning-Kruger effect. Everybody talks about it, but the story says more than just stupid people don't know that they're stupid. Johnny, not you right now. I'm not talking about you. But Dunning-Kruger says, like, when they would test people and then they would give people like a regular difficulty test, and they would ask people how they thought they did compared to everybody else. That's the important thing that everyone else leaves out. The people who were not very good, who were kind of not smart, they thought they did great. And then the people who were intelligent thought that they did, in the middle of the pack or below. They figured everybody knew this stuff. We are in that second group. We have to remember that everybody doesn't know what we know. Everybody hasn't been processing the data as long as we have. They make fucking dumbass fucking decisions based on it because they don't know, but we can't assume that everybody is where we are. Like, I know Kay goes through this all the fucking time. Kay's like, no, it was this and this and this, but then we already did that. And there was, right. So I think now our generation and this podcast, this network, we have to catch you fuckers up on everything that's happened. Like, you're believing lies because you do not. Where's the history thing at? Where's Jesse the Body?
Read history. You'll learn from history.
Where's my boy Jesse the Body? Damn, I can't find it now. But if you there it is.
Read history. You learn from history.
It's that kind of stuff. Like, if you understood the background information, you can't be tricked by people in the present day.
Yeah.
Like when Trump says, "Oh, how are we supposed to know they were going to close the Strait of Hormuz?" I don't know. Look in the fucking documents from 11 years ago when they did the JCPOA, the Iran nuclear deal with Obama. They've war gamed that. Everyone has war gamed that. He doesn't listen to any of that shit. So the fact that he can't do military strategies that common folk who just pay attention to the news and don't forget shit and cover it and editorialize it and archive it. We covered it, so we remember what he said last time, and then he gets up in front of you guys and tells a fucking lie, and we say he's lying. He said this last time, and then everybody jumps on us and saying you're just hating. It's like, the bitch is lying. What you mad at us for? I didn't tell him to lie.
Who was president before Carter? Was it Ford?
Nixon.
I don't know. I think it was Nixon. No, it was Ford.
Ford.
Because Ford was Nixon's vice president.
Reagan, Carter, Ford, Nixon.
Yeah.
So I was born in the very end of Reagan into Bush. Yeah, we grew up under Bush. Johnny. Bush Uno.
Bush the first.
Herbert Walker.
Yeah, 88 was the last year of Reagan's presidency.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. We can't forget about James Buchanan.
James Buchanan, what year was that? Tons probably knows.
James Buchanan is 19th century.
Where is he? There's a lot of Jameses. Holy shit.
Well, yeah.
I think I passed him. Is he before Lincoln? This is not all the presidents. Okay. I was like, what happened? It's skipping around horribly. I was like, this list is horrible. Like 2 clicks and I was already
He's the 15th president of the United States.
It was right before Lincoln. Where the fuck is he? Am I stupid? I can't read today. Van Buren, Harrison, Tyler, Polk, Taylor, Fillmore, Pierce, Buchanan. There we go. Oh, he's attractive.
It looks like his face is like sucking into itself.
Ladies, hello. Look at that little baby, the little cherub coiffed of hair.
I believe that was the style of the time.
Presiding over a rapidly dividing nation, Buchanan did not quite grasp the political realities of the time. Relying on the constitutional doctrines to close the widening rift over slavery, he failed to understand that the North would not accept constitutional arguments which favored the South.
Ugh. Who wrote that?
Buchanan GPT.
No. Anyway.
All right, you start the Civics Corner. I'll be right back. I got to check on the baby.
Welcome to
Atheist. I got y'all on a different subject.
Huh?
At the least.
Oh, at the least. Then
Maybe.
Trump. I mean, we can talk about Trump again if you want. We're always down to talk about Trump.
I mean, it's fine. We'll not talk about Trump, but just understand there is no truth over there. It's just lies and bullshittery, and we don't have the time to dispel all of it.
Bam. Welcome to Viper Scott's Civics Corner.
Viper Scott's Civic Corner.
All right. Sponsored by Viper Scott. We are on Article 6 of the U.S. Constitution, Debts, Supremacy, Oaths, and Religious Tests. This was ratified with the rest of the Constitution on June 21st, 1788. This is another shorty. This is not too long. Doesn't have too much going on, but we'll read it. All debts contracted and engagements entered into before the adoption of this Constitution shall be valid against the United States under this Constitution as under the Confederation, not the not the not the not the Southern states. It's not that Confederation. It's under the Articles of Confederation, which we'll cover at some point. Hilarious. The Constitution and the laws of the United States. I can't speak today. The Constitution and the laws of the United States, which shall be made in pursuance thereof, and all treaties made or which shall be made under the authority of the United States, shall be the supreme law of the land. And the judges in every state shall be bound hereby. Anything in the Constitution or laws of any state to the contrary notwithstanding. Basically meaning that federal laws trump state laws. Senators and representatives before mentioned, and the members of the several state legislatures, and all executive and judicial officers, both of the United States and of the several states, shall be bound by oath or affirmation to support this Constitution, but no religious test shall ever be required as a qualification to any office or public trust under the United States. So this is like one of the core principles of the Constitution, and this is part of the separation of church and state argument that people often have. In this part of the Constitution, in Article 6, we talk about there are no religious tests for public office, which is a barrier of church and state. And it mentions here that federal laws trump state laws, and that treaties should be abided by as the supreme law of the land, and any laws made under the Constitution are also the supreme law of the land. And that judges are bound to abide by those laws and rule based on those laws. So that is basically the whole deal. Am I missing something? Scroll up. What am I missing here? This says, does anyone like my point about the founding fathers? Let's go up further. Diz. Oh no, it's not in here. Diz, sometimes we don't get stuff in the StreamYard chat that's actually posted in the chat. So if you could repost it, I will read it. Sometimes that it doesn't make it here. Well, some breaking news. Besant said that the Trump administration inherited the worst budget deficit in history, and when we were not in recession or not in a war. Yeah, and then they made it fucking worse. 2025 was the biggest deficit in spending in this country's history. The whole first year Trump was president, they spent the most money in a single year that any administration has ever spent. So I don't know what bullshit they're on. So that's the Civics Corner. It's a short one. Let's see. What's left in the Constitution here? We got ratification, and that's it. Oh, we'll do Article 7 then. Article 7 of the Constitution, ratification. It's only one paragraph. The ratification of the conventions of 9 states shall be sufficient for the establishment of this Constitution between the states, so ratifying the same. So basically saying as long as 9 of the 13 original states ratify the Constitution, everything counts, and we're good. After that, then, the Constitution, yay. So that is all of the U.S. Constitution. All of the amendments, all of the articles. Once again, the U.S. Constitution signed in convention September 17th, 1787, and ratified by the 9 states, well, by all the states, June 21st, 1788. So there you go. That is the conclusion of the Constitution in Viper Scott's Civics Corner. Bum, bum, bum. Now we just gotta wait for Mikey. Let's see if there's any other videos to watch. Let's see if we can get something going here. What do we got in the news? Here we go. So there's some Scott. Taking questions at a press conference. Scott Bessent.
A lot of people talking about the IRS settlement, and which has been rolled over now.
So Viper Scott, £2 British. So what do I find now, or maybe fund now? Any ideas? We could go through the Articles of Confederation. We could go through the Federalist Papers, the Anti-Federalist Papers. We could read the Declaration of Independence, even though it doesn't really mean anything except for being a declaration of war. There's still some American documents that we could go through, and a lot of good history bits.
Into this weaponization fund over at DOJ. Wanted to get your comment on the decision process, as much as you can tell, how that settlement came to be, how it was rolled over to DOJ, and then the process for those funds now as it's played out.
Good. So thank you for the question. This is going to be the only question I'll take on this matter today. So there's ongoing litigation, so it'd be inappropriate for me to comment. President Trump is a great American who has endured more than 10 years of nonstop harassment and weaponization from the federal and state government actors.
Wait, McKinnon, why are you so, what did we do? What did I do? What happened? I stopped the show as per requested. Oh yes. Well, you know what, Mike? While Mikey's gone, let's do a little merch. Let's I know, McKinnon. They didn't buy the t-shirts or a hat or nothing. I'll bring it up though. Hey, did you know that the Bin Podcast has merch? Well, we do. tpublic.com. It's all on sale right now. As McKinnon says, on sale, tpublic.com. You could get a Down with Rethuglicans t-shirt or hat. Here's a better shot of the wow, my brain is not working today. The image. Boy. I think it's rather snazzy in a tie-dye color. Or maybe let's see, what's another good color? I think it's pretty good in red and blue. It goes with all the colors. But you got the Down with Rethuglicans. Boy, I can't say that. I'm bad today. Or you get a Tim's hat or a Tim's Hat t-shirt. Bam, there you go. Our most popular design is Fuck the Hell Off. No. No American flag hats. Ooh, or a Get in the Van for Jesus shirt. Mark's favorite.
You like my really cool retro MTV shirt from Spring Break '94?
That doesn't look like bin merch, Mikey. I don't know why you're plugging it.
Because MTV was cool in '94.
I don't know why you're plugging non-bin merch.
Tim, are there any American flag hats?
Nope. But we got a tie-dye Down with Rethuglicans t-shirt.
You know, it's funny. Where's that? What was that other guy's name who was like a what's it called? Who was giving us shit? The other troll. Well, the one that was asking about the military service. Was that Kurt? Who was that?
No, that was Johnny.
Oh, that was Johnny?
Yeah.
I mean, what's your take on the flag code there, Johnny? You think the flag code should be enforced? especially by government officials.
That's pretty. All the shirts are really good in tie-dye. I don't know why.
You might just like tie-dye, Tim.
Maybe. Anyway, McKinnon was very upset that no one bought a down with I can't say it.
Rithuglicans.
Any merch from there, so I had to plug it so people would buy it. Go buy it now; it's on sale. Mikey, while you were gone, we finished reading the Constitution.
Fuck the Constitution.
Oh,
holy shit!
Oh my!
Guys, that shit.
Wait,
no,
no, wrong button.
fucking way.
He said that shit pisses me off.
But
All
it
right.
can only good happen.
You ready?
I'll do the buttons. You got the people?
I got the people. The people belong to me. Viper Scott, legendary as per usual. I feel so bad. Making me feel awkward. Ball Striker Bandito.
Democrats are revved up.
Lyle Chiberson.
Baby.
Tapioca Weasel.
In my time. Thank you.
Anthony.
I am full, but I can't pass up this great opportunity.
Well, how much?
Robert X. What up, Robert?
Ooh, I'm getting a spice attack.
Mace Gray Wolf. What up?
Over spilt meek.
The Cheese Factor. Cathal OG.
What in the hell?
Matt Handy.
Y'all just being numbnuts right now because you forget your own history.
I couldn't tell where the TH was. Ryan Donovan.
This is sick shit.
Miss Paula Thomas.
Broke my ass.
Charlie Faye.
No, we'll do it live. Fuck it.
Deceiva 123M.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Dinky Smallwood.
Fucking thing sucks.
Suzanne Casey.
I love Tesla.
Willie Dapper.
If you only knew how ridiculous that statement is, you wouldn't have said it.
Olivia.
We got rubber. Go! Freeze, Thor! Freeze!
Samus from Metroid fame.
Is he lying or is he stupid? Put in your votes now.
Oh, Jenny.
How's Fuck Jenny the hell
doing? off. Kenneth Caldwell. And that is it. How is Jenny singing here? That's very strange. Congratulations to everyone with your gifted sub. Welcome to the Bintifada. Plenty of bonus episodes, including the explanation of the pineapple rating on our Thursday night show, Unbox Politics. So thank you again, Viper Scott. The Civics Corner is brought to you from the Viper Scott Studios.
Yeah, we're gonna have to rename our houses at this point.
Yeah. I you know, it's funny you said that. I was talking to my old drummer, my buddy, and we're talking about the housing market. So we're like, commune. Like are we all just buying a farm and then building our own houses on it? Like, because I mean, we could collectively buy a farm. I mean, we could buy a farm and just we could skate off these motherfuckers and they could just like deal with it.
We could just have a farm.
We could just have a farm with internet. You know what I mean? Like, that's a thing. We could eat the stuff that we grow. Just saying.
All right, Mike, you got anything for us?
I do indeed. Because, you know, around here, we are big supporters of law enforcement, and we want to make sure that everyone is getting, you know, their money's worth for the tax money we all put in to serve and protect. Agreed or disagreed?
Disagree.
Everyone? Okay, we pay money out of our check every week to make sure that the streets are safe.
Well, here's the first mistake this person made. They're driving a Mustang.
This is a cop in a Mustang. It's the E-Mustang.
That's their mistake.
Anyway, that's not the part. But I'm sick and they got money for all this fucking electronics. Okay, everything's computer in here.
It's all computer.
We need cops that aren't going to waste our fucking taxpayer money.
If you
Am
only
I
knew how
right?
ridiculous that statement.
Who's with me? Raise your right hand if you're with me. Each and every one of you listening at home, raise your right hand. Raise it. Do it.
I love Tesla.
This traffic ticket was just dismissed after a Florida sheriff's deputy asked the court to dismiss the charge just before a scheduled court hearing. You may have seen the video of 36-year-old Kathleen Thomas getting pulled over by a Palm Beach County sheriff's deputy, allegedly for using her
Agreed.
with her right hand while driving. But there was one problem. Watch what happened next.
Tim, you will never guess.
It took everything I had to not throw up in his back seat.
That wouldn't bother me. Could you smell it?
What is he listening to?
I mean, if I could
Imagine if he was listening to the bin. I would fucking fall down if he was listening to our dumbass.
smell it.
I hate these guys.
I fucking hate these guys.
That would be the single greatest promo video ever. If somebody was in like a police situation and our show was in the background, I would be like, we have to cut that up and make that our intro for everything.
Oh my God.
And it was like all up in my
But again, we are not having our tax money wasted on frivolous, wasted lawsuits from cops and court time wasted from cops. I forgot. I got to re-angry you guys. Sorry. Flames.
Okay, just it doesn't bother you. A lot of times you can.
maybe it's different because I'm a girl.
Oh, he's in a Mustang. He's in a 5.0. Oh, he's in an unmarked Mustang. What a bitch.
Yeah.
What a bitch. I hate unmarked.
Mikey, I thought you loved the cops.
Oh, shit. My bad. I mean, flames.
Hello, ma'am. Hey, good morning. I'm Deputy Gasala with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. Recently being pulled over in the city of Lake Worth today. We're doing an operation for distracted driver, and you drove past me holding the phone with your right hand, manipulating that phone.
What? Wait, what? Oh, man.
Sorry, I had to deal with something. My mic was muted, right? Yeah.
Mikey.
What?
What?
She doesn't have a right hand.
Today we're doing an operation. All right, guys, that shit just pisses me off, past man. me holding Okay. the phone with your right hand, manipulating that phone. I mean, I saw you
So
with the phone in your
obviously
hand.
not. So you want to just call this a day?
Mikey,
or-
what? Hold on. First of all,
Is he lying or is he stupid? Put in your votes now.
He said, I saw you do it. Run it back. It's the single greatest fucking. This is the greatest gesture I have ever seen in my life.
Go past me holding the phone with your right hand, manipulating that phone.
No
Liar.
fucking way.
You lied. You lied. Don't ever tell me that cops don't lie. This fucker's lying. There's no way he's not lying. He could be wrong, but that would also be a wrong lie. He's lying.
I mean, I saw you
So
with the phone in your
obviously
hand.
not. So you want to just call this a day?
So you want to
do you want to? So do you just want to go back to your car and like pretend this never happened?
How awkward are you feeling right now? Do you want to just sign off? You want to just log out for now? Or?
How about you just go back to your little sports car and we never speak again?
How about you just take the ticket and we'll call it even? Like, no, bitch.
I don't want to call it a day. You had a hand
You
manipulating
just
the
said
phone.
my right hand.
Well, I thought I saw you with your right hand. You
So
had a
you
hand
didn't.
out. The right hand. I saw you
So you
manipulate
didn't.
with the right hand, perhaps not, right?
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
The fact that she's had to thrust her nub at this motherfucker 3 times now.
He's like, do you see that I don't have a right hand?
But you did use your right hand to use your phone. No, look. But you did do it. No, look.
He should have just been like,
Thank you for your question, Senator.
Like, I don't understand how this guy is still trying to gaslight her that she did manipulate her cell phone with her right hand. This is a perfect example of how cops will gaslight you.
Play it back.
Recently, why you're being pulled over. The city of Lake Worth today, we're doing an operation for distracted driver, and you drove past me holding the phone with your right hand, manipulating that phone. I mean, I saw you with the phone in your hand.
Obviously not. So you want to just call this a day?
I don't want to call it a day. You had a hand up manipulating.
You just
the
said
phone.
my right hand.
Well, I thought I saw you with your right hand. You
So
had a
you
hand
didn't.
out. The right hand. I saw you
So you
manipulate.
didn't.
With the right hand, perhaps not, right? But I saw
You didn't see me with my right
okay,
hand.
so are you saying
that you saw me with my
I know
right
what
hand?
I just said. I know what I just said. I'm asking you now. Did you or not have your phone on your hand?
I did not.
You did not have your phone on your
I
hand.
did not.
Hand to
So Tim, what she did was she manipulated her phone with her left hand, and then she drove with her right.
Tide goes in, tide goes out. You can't explain that.
Look, sign if you want your license back.
God, you don't have one hand.
Hand to God.
The other.
That is great.
She is amazing.
You did not have your phone in your
I
hand.
did not.
Hand to God, you don't have one in your hand.
Hand to God.
He dude, just imagine the awkward situation he's already in, and then he fucks up and says hand to God, and she's ready. She's like Serena Williams, sitting back in the pocket in the clay court, fucking slides over, bam, forehand, return ace. I'm talking about this lady is hilarious.
Dude, the hand
Trauma
to
makes
God
you
thing, first of all, she fucking wins.
She beat you, bro. You lost the traffic stop.
Yeah, she wins.
You need to sign her ticket.
Like he should start running right now.
Why are you running?
Go! Freeze, sir!
Call Reno 911. Get Officer Dangle out there for backup immediately. Code 4. Tons of mice. Thank you for the $5 Tim's hat 2026. Thrust your nub.
Oh boy.
And she's got I think she was born with a developmental issue. Yeah, hand to God. Hand to God. Yes. Yes. You know what? Oddly enough, I bet she has some social media. I bet we can get her on the show.
Oh, maybe.
I want to get her on the show so bad, but she's getting swarmed right now, as you can imagine. So maybe once the media frenzy dies down, we can reach out to her.
With the right hand, perhaps not, right? But I saw you.
You didn't see me with my right hand.
Okay, so are you
saying that you saw me with my right hand?
I know what I just said. I know what I just said. I'm asking you now. Did you or not have your phone on your hand?
I did not.
You did not have your phone on your hand.
I did not.
Hand to God, you don't have one in your hand.
Hand to God.
The other hand to God, you don't have one in your hand.
The other hand to God.
Cool. You have your driver's license, registration, and insurance with you.
She said the other hand to God.
I've seen people do that with reels, just post the same reel every day.
Every day. Bro, admit you're a mistake. This is why there's a men's loneliness epidemic. Cause shit like this, bro, admit you're wrong.
Just say it.
I'm sorry. I clearly I made a mistake. Have a great day, miss. I'm sorry I stopped you. Oh, boy, what a mistake I just made. Laugh it off.
Even more money from Viper Scott. 5 British pounds from Viper Scott. Just the point, some AI cameras have charged folks in the UK for using a phone while driving while they're in the cradle on the window screen. On the windscreen.
So, okay. So you guys know I'm a bit of a nerd and I like to read rules and shit like that. I guess it depends state by state, but generally in the US, you are not allowed to have anything on your windscreen.
Nope.
You are not allowed to have anything between the windscreen and the driver's face.
Nope.
So even the cradles and stuff like that, if they attach to the glass, they can ticket you for it. If you have the little get your oil change at such and such miles things, they can ticket you for it. air fresheners, they can ticket you for it. A Grogu that sits in the middle of your dashboard, they can ticket you for it. None of that stuff is in the traffic code. None of that is allowable yet. And also, you can get in trouble for your, I don't know, not that I have it, but your subwoofers in your truck. If they can hear your music from 75 feet away, they can give you a ticket for it. But I can hear a fucking motorcycle from almost a mile and a half away. But that's fine. It's fine. The traffic code is fine. I think that's the funniest parts.
The rest of it is just. I can only imagine what's going through his head right now. It's like, God, I fucked this up so bad.
He went back and wrote the ticket.
He wrote her a ticket?
Here he is handing it off.
For something that's not physically possible?
Shut the fuck up and sign this ticket.
I can't believe this.
All right, man. So you're gonna receive a citation for wireless communication device, handheld while driving. We got to put the phone down.
Handheld.
Oh, and you put on there that you saw me with my right hand holding it. Yeah?
I did not put that. No, if you want to take it to
but
court.
That's what you said when you pulled me over. Yes,
that's what I said.
You saw me.
Do you want to take it to court?
Right.
Yes. Are you crazy? This is the easiest case in the history of cases.
The judge will laugh that cop out of the court.
I think I got that.
Holding my device with my right hand.
I'm not disagreeing with you. Yes, that's what I said. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So if you want to take it to court.
And that's what you saw.
That's what I said.
That's
yes.
what you said you saw.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. If you want to take it to court, option 5 on the back of the ticket, that's how you take that ticket to court. You have any questions?
She must know that he's wearing a body cam, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's making him confirm that over and over.
Say it out loud. Say it out loud so that my lawyer can use that. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Like, how you just gonna put a cop in a Mustang like that and just give it blue lights? That's some fucking hoe shit.
Yeah,
that's some hoe shit. I hate when they hide. Don't hide.
There's a lot of concealed cop cars around here too.
I think that should be unconstitutional. That's got to be a violation of my Fourth Amendment.
Right.
The actual citation was issued back in February in Lake Worth, Florida, and there was supposed to be a court hearing today, but the police officer requested for the court to dismiss the ticket on Monday.
He knew that it was bullshit. He knew that it was bullshit.
So Tuesday, homegirl put it out on TikTok, the body cam footage, because she finally got it through Discovery or whatever. So this is like the news of the whole thing or whatever. But she was just like, guys, you will not believe the ticket I just got. And then it was like, no. So Kristen told me about this. Mrs. Famine told me about this. I was like, that is right up my motherfucking alley. You know I love a good cop story.
Yeah. That's fucking hilarious.
Let's see.
All right, Mikey, I got time for one more, and then I got to run.
Okay. I thought I added more in here. All right, let me check my history real quick. Real brief. The Trump meeting yesterday. I think that's what I was talking about.
The cabinet meeting.
Yeah, where he threatened to blow up Oman. Because I think everyone thinks he meant Iran now.
Oh,
but
yes.
He definitely didn't say Iran. He only said
Oman. He only said Oman. And now Oman has to be very worried because they've been a neutral arbiter for all this shit.
Exactly.
We talked about this so many times on the show, but before Trump started bombing Iran, the very day before, the negotiator who was sent by Oman was on the news channel saying, I think we're pretty close to a deal, guys. Iran's going to give him anything he wants. Like, the framework's in place. We just got to get it done. And then the very next day, he started bombing Iran.
Yep, on the 28th.
Like, Oman has been like the negotiator for all this stuff. And now he's like, well, we're just going to bomb Oman, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. The dude has fucking dementia, so who knows what he's talking about. If Pete Hegseth starts saying Oman, then I'll be worried.
Pete is drunk right now.
If Marco Rubio starts saying Oman is a problem, then I'll be worried.
Yeah. On the Hassan front, they still haven't served him a subpoena, as far as I know. Even though Fox News is already running with the story that he's been subpoenaed. Oh, here we go. This is the blood curdling shit I saw earlier. Of course, Nicole Wallace had it.
Ooh, are we gonna get another great Nicole Wallace quote?
Maybe.
It speaks to the strength of your leadership. It has never been a better time to be an American.
I think,
like, listen to, like, imagine, if you will, if everybody was gathered around Obama or Hillary Clinton and they were just stroking their goddamn G-spot like this. Like, this is so unbecoming, so sophomoric, so childish.
They're
like,
just,
it's like they want mommy to give them ice cream.
And I forget who it was. It might have been Lawrence O'Donnell. Was like, you cannot debase yourself enough for this person.
He does. It's never going to be enough.
It's never going to be enough. And that's all these cabinet meetings are. It's these people debasing themselves, groveling at the feet, just like every MAGA motherfucker out there, licking the boots.
Boot lickings.
And I'm trying. Oh, my thing doesn't scroll. My thing is broken. I can't get the boot licking thing up there. My media thing is broken.
Try to click something, maybe a button or something like that. You might have paused a sound clip. Click a sound clip, and then it might
If
get
you
you
only knew how
unstuck.
ridiculous that statement is, you wouldn't have
And
said
let it play all the way out.
Well, the scroll is broken. Oh well, the bit's not gonna work now. But anyway,
what do you want me to push? I'll push it. I can still do it.
Oh, the bootlicking stuff.
Oh, yes, right away. Where is it? This.
There we go. That's what they want. That's what they want. That's what all the MAGA folk want, and that's what all these people in this cabinet are doing. Notice how there's fewer of them.
Less women.
There's fewer of them because Trump has lost 5 cabinet secretaries.
Where's Tulsi? Oh.
Yeah.
Your efforts on the reflecting pool are actually a great segue. Just like you talked about with
Your efforts on the... It's painting the floor, bro.
And they can't even do that right.
He turned painting the floor into dozens of millions of dollars. Painting the floor.
the reflecting pool. We didn't
Did you think it was going to move?
do the same old thing the way we've done it in the past.
But just a reminder of another war you helped to settle, Mr. President.
It's just
What war?
It's exciting to see your vision.
Old Doug Burgum.
Leading us to the greatest economy that the world has ever known, and that's why they tell you to tell me to tell you, Mr. President, thank you, and they love
Who
you.
the fuck is that?
She's cracking up.
Tell me to tell you, Mr. President, thank you, and they love you.
I had to make sure that was real. I did not believe that was real. You know, AI is everywhere, and I thought that was AI. I didn't think that that was real. I didn't think people could actually act that way in front of a president sitting at about 32%. Hi again, everyone.
And I don't understand. Like, I think at this point, I feel like MAGA right now is suffering from the lost or the sunken cost fallacy.
Yeah.
Where they have so much invested in Trump, right? Like they have so much that needs to, like, Trump, it's like a gambler, right? It's like, yeah, they were supposed to spend $100, but now they spent $500, and now they spent most of the rent money. So
they got to make back all that money.
They got to make it back. So if they hit jackpot 2 times in a row,
yeah,
they're going to make it all back with Trump. And I don't know if the gambler's logic is ever going to go in you guys' favor. Like, he doesn't know how to do what you guys need him to do to accomplish what he's telling you that he's going to do. He doesn't know how to do what he's promised you. He doesn't know how to do that. So he sold you something that he has no mechanism to deliver. And that's going to piss them off. You know what I mean? So I hope, I think there was like, I guess, another shooting in DC. I don't know if we covered it or not. I think it was at the
White House.
Yeah, I don't think we covered it.
Yes, there was someone who shot at the White House while Trump was in the White House, and they were taken out by Secret Service.
Yes. Homegirl was live reporting, and she just heard shots ringing out. She was like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit.
The dude had a history of threats against politicians. So
For years they had been known about old crazy Larry. Like, why don't you? All right, never mind. The Trump phone has made it to people.
yes, and it's just a regular old phone from 2 years ago. With
$500.
painted gold, and it has the wrong stripes on the American flag. So good job.
Oh, I never got back to the flag code with Homeboy. Is he still here?
Nah, I think he's gone. I haven't seen him in a bit.
Oh, he's not too far away. Oh, but with the flag code shit, how does our veteran friend over there feel about Homeboy using the Hegseth using the American flag as a hanky?
Oh yeah, the American flag square pocket
Because I
square.
mean, the flag code is pretty clear about what kind of clothing is allowed to bear the American flag. Handkerchief is definitely on the no list. You're not gonna blow your fucking nose in the American flag and then claim patriotism.
Is Reagan Elite streaming? Can we?
Yeah, let's see.
Can we raid Reagan Elite?
There's more strikes in the Caribbean. I mean, I just hope everybody is painfully aware that, and if this ever makes it to those soldiers that are down there, you're going to get a tribunal. So you should probably just quit.
Yeah.
Just quit and go sit in the brig or do whatever needs to happen. It'll be boring, but it'll be worth it overall because you're going to go to prison if you follow those orders. That's just we're gonna have to lock you up. We're not gonna give you any clemency. That's just the way it is.
You know, they are carrying out airstrikes on Iran currently, and they're like, oh, but the ceasefire is not ended. Trump is deciding whether or not to continue the ceasefire, but they are carrying out airstrikes on Iran, and Iran's like, what the fuck? And Iran is retaliating. So you know, great. It's great. It's great.
Israel's claiming 14% of Lebanon.
Yeah.
And
so
none of the DNC, RNC, none of them are saying a fucking word about that. Not a fucking peep.
You know. Good job.
We're gonna have to drag these assholes kicking and screaming.
Fucking thing sucks.
Literally pulling the opposite direction. But it's fine. NBA refs are cheating again, but you know.
Oh, Mikey, did you see the reels that I sent you?
No. Where'd you send it?
On Instagram.
Oh, I don't go on. I don't have notifications anymore. So my life is different.
So you'll like this because it's very much NBA related. There is a wrestler named Danhausen who has both cursed and then uncursed the Knicks. And the moment he uncursed the Knicks, they went in this like 9-game winning streak.
11.
It's now 11.
They've won 11 straight in the playoffs.
Because I mean, his gimmick is that he curses people and that the curse is real and whatever and blah blah blah. He's supposed to have he's supposed to be like some sort of weird vampire guy.
Apparently, it's true.
He cursed the Knicks and then they lost a few games and then he uncursed them and now they're on this undefeated streak. And then he cursed the Cleveland Cavaliers against the Knicks.
He's doing something.
And so now he was on ESPN a bunch of times. He cursed Stephen A. Smith. He's all over the sports talk on ESPN about it, whether or not his curse is real. And they got like basketball. They're interviewing basketball players about it. It'd be like, do you think Danhausen's curse is real? And they're like, I don't know. I don't really want to fuck with him.
Athletes are very superstitious. They have
Adam Snows, very nice, very evil. Danhausen.
It's very. I mean, if I dropped 40 when I wore this headband, I need this headband. That's what she said.
Anyway, but I encourage you to go check it out, Mikey, because it's fucking hilarious.
I will, even though I think my Spurs are gonna get shafted. They're cheating bad, dude. Like, it's bad. Fucking ball goes off of OKC's foot out of bounds. Homeboy tries to challenge the thing, and they just start the play. And he's like, what the fuck? And they gave him a tech. I'm like, You gave him points and you gave him the ball and free throws because he's mad because you ignored him when he tried to challenge a play. That's kind of blatant, y'all. Y'all kind of playing it. Y'all just cheating right out in the front. Damn. All
right, Mikey.
Trying to think of anything else. I think that's it, y'all. And we'll see you guys tonight.
Yeah, we'll see you guys tonight for Unbox Politics. Ollie will be back.
Ollie's back in town, baby. And he's got stories to tell.
He's got stories to tell. It's not gonna Ollie. We're not gonna spend 2 hours talking about F1.
So welcome to the F1 show. Oh, we gotta talk about the Pope.
Yeah, we do gotta talk about the Pope.
The Pope went off on AI, and I'm like, see, I knew I liked the Chicago Pope.
Yeah, Chicago Pope don't fuck around, man.
He about that life.
All right.
From the South Side.
Are we going to raid out to Reagan Elite?
I think all of our people that are here now already have his thing.
Okay. Well, then go watch Reagan Elite's stream right now. I think we have a link I can put up on a banner.
Or go find some small streamer and tell them about us.
Yeah.
Spread the good gospel.
There we go. Reagan Elite. There's the channel on the bottom of the screen. Like and subscribe down there. Like and subscribe over here. Become a member if Viper Scott hasn't already paid for your membership. And we will see you all for Unboxed at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Central.
Yeah.
Yeah. And until then, don't forget to drink your
me.